Hello, everyone. Hello? Am I here? Hello, everyone. Yes, I can hear me. Hi, everyone. How's everyone doing today? I'm doing good. Gonna do some late night Loomian Legacy streaming. I was supposed to do it earlier today, but I was tired. I had a kind of crazy last couple days, so yeah. Oh, early. Hi, Josh. Hello, Josh. How you doing? Hi, Axe. Hi, Daniel Barker. Hi, Julio Solos. Hi, Dark J Strike. Hi, Literally Real. Welcome to the stream. Hi, Cullen Wong. Welcome to the stream. Not surprised the Dolphins lost? Yeah. I mean, Lamar Jackson just came back from injury. And that doesn't even mention the fact that they still have jobs they gotta save. So, yeah, it's very weird because I know there's the Game 7 of the World Series going on. And as much as I want to watch it, I wanted to do something more. I want it to stream. So, we're going to do that instead. Hi, NorZZZZ. Welcome to the stream. NorZZZZ. Welcome to the stream. Hey, Josh, guess what? I found Essay Glacidia. Oh, that's cool. I wonder what it does. I think it makes it so you take more damage from Frostbite. And your Ice-type moves can cause more chances of giving Frostbite. It's a pretty interesting ability. I feel like Stall Sladeia could work. I don't know, though, because you have that quad weakness to Metal. I feel like the ability is better on Arceus, but the problem is Arceus cannot hit those pesky fire types. Or Luminami. So I don't know. It's Haro. Sorry, Haro Solus. Haro Solus. Alright, sorry. I'm not good at names. I'm really not good at names. Yeah, Deep Frostbite. It makes it so Frostbite causes more damage. Use Defensive Lishent today. I caused why people hated it. Yeah! When I used Stall Lishent for the first time in forever, when I was making my Furious 5 team video, it was a pain in the butt to deal with. It survived. I think Goggles boosted the Pepper Burst from a Nemesis. Keep in mind, Pepper Burst is a ranged attacking move. It wasn't stab, but still, it was kind of nuts. Yeah, Lishent is a pretty good Loomian. Like, right now, the meta is Lumi-Shent Gargolem with Fog Air Soul. That is definitely the team to beat in ranked right now. Alright, let's get started on hunting. I did get more boost tokens before the stream, so I could actually hunt a little bit more if I should. I wanted to hunt a little bit more because I really want to get this Metro. I really want to get this Gamma Noli Metro. I'm going all in on it. So, yeah, I'm going all out gambling for this Gamma Noli. I hope I get it. But we'll see. Hello, hi 1014 Starwalker. Welcome to the stream. Colts versus Steelers. Oh, that game is interesting. I feel like the Colts are going to win because the Steelers have a very bad defense. Although then again, the Steelers always find their ways to win games somehow. They always go 9-8 first round exit, so we'll see. Hi, As1 Nursis Oli. Welcome to the stream. How's the World Series game going? I'm just curious. Uh-oh, Shoei's in trouble. Yeah, it's Game 7 of the World Series. Probably the best World Series of the 2020s, I would say. Probably the best World Series of the 2020s, and it's not even close. The only other World Series that comes close is 22. That was the Astros and Phillies. That series went to 6. And that series had crazy moments like, I think one of the Astros pitchers pitched a complete game. There's also an umpire that called a perfect game. And of course there was Yordan Alvarez's home run in Game 6. So yeah, I think 2022 was the best World Series in the was the best World Series in the 2020s. I'm skipping my emergency surgery to watch this peak. All I will say is make sure you're healthy. Make sure you're actually healthy. I hope you're okay. Found a a Gleam Halloween Dusket. I got all 4 colors. Nice! I only got 1 of the colors so far. Hopefully I get more. Are the Steelers more known for their defensive usually? Yeah, the problem with the Steelers is that they can't stop the run. They can't stop the pass. All their players are underperforming on that defensive side. The most expensive defense gave up 30 points to the Jets in week 1. And they continue to give up points. That Steelers defense is not good at all. It's been surprisingly their offense that's been doing well. And of course, Chris Boswell, nothing new there. Chris Boswell and TJ Watt single-handedly win them 8 games every year. So, yeah. Oh, even though TJ Watt hasn't been that good this year, but that's besides the point. Yo, what's the best build for Lumi right now? You can build Luminami whenever you want. You can make it melee defensive, restrictive armor, range defensive, restrictive shield. You can run a mixed Luminami with Peace of Mind and Rejuvenate. You can run a melee attacker, ranged attacker. Heck, you can run you can run freaking Sleet Shot Luminami for speed control if you really want. You could pretty much run whatever you want on Luminami, and it will do good. Luminami is built different. I give you my luck. I hope you find the Metro. Yep, I hope I found the Metro too. I'm going to be hunting a lot this stream. I'm not sure if I'm going to do any PvP this stream. I want to get into doubles. I saw that Purple Color did a doubles tournament, and I only saw 1 battle because I was really tired this morning, so I couldn't really watch too much of it. But I saw the battle where Morphezu just critical hit someone's team turn 1 and won the game on the spot. Literally won the turn game 1. Turn 1. Yeah, Luminami can work on both sides, both melee and range. You can do kind of whatever you want with it. I always run bulk on both sides. Because I always needed to hit hits from both sides. Oh wow, their bases are loaded. Oh! Celesting! Ah, nothing no. Turn in alpha for a pure nimble alpha pharaoh. Oh, nice. Being Bubbles has been striving since 2020. Yo, Josh, what's your most valuable Loomian? Just curious. I'm actually not sure what my most valuable Loomian is. I have quite a few good ones. I'm gonna have to check. I have a Rainbow Secret ability of Sidgergon. So that's pretty rare. I have a Gleam Halloween Dusket, which I found this event. I found a Secret Ability Alpha Gravestone from the Christmas event. Bengals defense is atrocious. Yeah, Bengals defense is atrocious. Broncos versus Texans. That game could go either way. Sean Payton's really not the best coach. But also the Broncos are 6-2, so I kind of don't know. Plus, they are facing a team with no line. There's Arceros. Let's check what you are. Yeah, that's a good find. That was in the 2020. I found 2 Gamma Gremma lines. Yeah, that Christmas event will always be my best one. 2 Alpha Christmas Duskets. I found an Xmas Odiaga, but I gave that one away. And I found 3 Alpha Toy Protagons. I don't know why. I know that the Alpha Toy Protagons aren't worth much, but they just look so cool. They are some cool looking free skins. What's your favorite looking gleams included? Favorite looking looms? I really want this Gamma Noli. All the skeleton Loomians and their alpha forms look good too. Yeah, that skin I found was my first ever Gleam Skeleton Loomian. And I've been playing Loomian Legacy Halloween events since 2021. I didn't play that much in the 2021. And I didn't play much during the 2024 one. I played a lot in 21, 22, and especially 23. Am I the only LO fan that likes soccer? I don't watch soccer, but soccer's fun to watch every once in a while. They are coming off a huge win. You are right, Daniel Barker. They are coming off a huge win. So they do have the momentum, but I don't know, that line. I don't know how to feel about that Texans line. They had one good game. If their line can play well, CJ Stroud can perform. It's just, oh, that line. Bad O-lines just take entire teams down. Does anyone know when the Halloween event's going to end? It's November 10th. Today is November 1st. So you still have a week and a couple days left to get everything. So you still have a lot of time left. You don't have to rush to get on, to get all your stuff. Oh yeah, Gamma Ursnack and Gamma Skellic are both insane. They're really good Gammas. Especially Gamma Skellic. That thing looks so cool. Gamma Skellic looks so cool. I wanted to use a Skellic for a showcase. I wanted to use Skellic because its secret ability, I believe, was changed to be Brute Force. But it just... I couldn't find a way to use it well. Brute Force is not good enough of an ability to make base Skellic do a lot of damage. Because the problem with Skellic is that it doesn't have Totemize stats. Its melee attack stat is only base 100, and it doesn't have Totemize stats to furtherly boost its melee attack. So it needs to run Brute Force, and even then Brute Force doesn't even increase its damage enough to hit KO Luminami with a Mega Chomp. So yeah, Skellic, the only way Skellic would ever be good is if it, 1, has Totemize stats, or 2, it has 110 plus melee attack. Gleam Halloween Duskets go for 30 to 45 GR. That's a lot. I'm kind of shocked that they're worth that much, honestly. I thought that would be worth a lot less. Considering a lot more players are playing this event than usual. So that's kind of shocking, actually. Power Jaws would be nice. The problem is that Jamie doesn't want to give it Power Jaw because it would be way too similar to Garlash. Also, you suck, Machibi. You suck. I heard rumors about if you KO these, you actually get more out of it. But let me just check. You actually get more if you KO a Gleam? Nope. So you don't even get more cake points when you KO them. Lame. I know, those toy protos look so cool. I kind of want to get the whole set if I can. And then just showcase all the Protagons. I already got red and 2 greens. Pink and cyan with bad personality being the worst, and black and white with good past. Yep, those are the best, I believe. Black and white are the best looking. I don't know why, because I thought pink would be very good. I thought pink gleams looked really good. I thought the pink gleam Dusket looked... I haven't seen blue. I've seen white. White looks awesome. And I assume black would be awesome, too. Tartars destroy the Titans. Yeah, that game won't be close, even with all the injuries. Yeah, why are the Toy Protagons only 0.5 to 1 GR? It makes no sense. Like, why are they only that much GR? That makes no sense why a Gleam Toy Protagon literally is that much. Legit, Alpha Protagon is just as much, and the Toy Protagons look a lot better than the Alpha one. At least, yeah, the Gamma one, although to be fair, Gamma Protagon looks sick, to be fair. But still, you can get a Gamma Protagon at any time. Oh no, the Toy Protagons are 4 tier? I was wrong. I don't know too much about GRs. I don't trade often. I'm just taking what people say and using that as a frame of reference. 170 GR alone from all of them. That's cool. Hopefully I get to find another Gleam Dusket. Again, I'm still going for that Metro, though. I really want that Gamma Noli Metro. I know, that's weird. Like, a lot of people really focus on the values. And I understand why rarer things usually have more value, but sometimes the rarer things don't look as good. It's weird. Gamma Gleam Halloween Celestine, Gamma Gleam Gargolem, Gleam, Halloween, Cyan Dusket, and Gamma, Noli, and Gleam, Noli, Metronet so far. Hey, that's a pretty good event so far. That's better than mine. I have the Gleam, Halloween, Dusket, and Gleam, Noli. Hopefully in one of these streams, I get one more thing rare. Personally, the Gamma Noli would be awesome. Yeah, like Christmas Pro Pay. Who cares about Christmas Pro Pay? That thing has so much value. But you're never going to use it. It doesn't evolve into anything. And what is it going to do in PvP? Nothing. Why does that thing have so much GR? I mean, I guess you could use the Pro Pay saddle on it, which is cool, but still. What are you going to do with a Gamma Christmas Pro Pay? When a Gleam Toy Protagon is actually something you can actually use. You can actually use that PvP and raids. The values sometimes make no sense. Not to mention exclusive, it's exclusive. Like, yeah, but it still makes no sense why the Gleam Toy Protagons are at most 4 GR. I get there are collectors that would want to have that Pro Pay, but to be fair, if I had a Gamma Christmas Pro Pay, I would give it away. I would give it away. I would not want it. There's Nakuda. Yes, not shot. That's totally going to change the deal. I'm going to serve her with Speedster. Alright, good luck. I kind of don't want to buy a Gleam Halloween Dusket because Dusk is useless for PvP. Harmonize is useless. I mean... Harmonized Dusket can be used, but its secret ability is better. Harmonized could be good if you get hit by another status condition, so there is that. It isn't completely useless, plus it's actually really good when hunting. So at least with the Gleam Halloween Duskets, you could flex them while hunting. So that's at least a purpose for it. The reason why I'm not using mine yet is because, again, I haven't leveled it up yet. And plus, it does actually waste boost if you use a Gleam. Funnily enough, you actually do waste more boost timer. Because it has the sparkling animation play out. Have to lay on tablet because my phone's not working. So I just took a picture with my camera. Hey, nice. Like, if we look at Protagon, its stats are more optimized, and it has an ability for free setup. I know it has a free setup ability. And, by the way, Protagon Showcase coming tomorrow. Because I'm showcasing the Barb's Protagon set tomorrow. The thing is with Protagon's not only a Loomian that can do solid damage, but it also has Zip-Snap Pivot and Barbs. You can kind of do whatever you want with it. So... Packers throwback uniform looks awful. Yeah, their throwback uniforms don't look so hot. My Gleam Xmas Protagon for PvP, but I don't know what build to use. I think Nimble, you can use Nimble Goggles, Nimble Clutch Plushie, Nimble Metal Essence works too. Yeah, there's a lot of different sets you could use on Protagon. The one I actually showcased for tomorrow, I'll just spoil it. I actually did not use Nimble. I actually used Smart Protagon with Clutch Plushie. And that's so I could actually deal more damage with Dart Burst. So I actually used a slower Protagon so I could hit a lot harder. Yeah, Nimble Power Cuffs is good too. That one could also be used. But it's a top 4. Hey, nice. Did you join Purple Colored's tournament? I was there for one battle. I would have been there. I would have watched more of the stream if I wasn't so tired today. I don't know why. I wasn't feeling good today. I had kind of a busy Halloween. I hung out with my mom and we played pickleball and putt-putt golf. It was fun. And I ate a really big dinner. But I needed to leave Mom's house at like 1 a.m. this morning. So I didn't fall asleep here until like 4 a.m. last night. And then I woke up early because I needed to take care of the cat. I needed to take care of the cat because I'm the only one here. And yeah, I wasn't feeling good for pretty much the entire day. So I just kind of laid in bed. Of course with the cat on top of me, of course. So yeah, that's why this stream is late in the middle of a World Series game, is because I don't know why I wasn't feeling good all day, but I wanted to stream, so yeah. They're gonna stream all matches. Hey, that's exciting. I'm 20 cakes in, and the 19th cake, I found a Gamma Memory. Hey, yes, let's go! Gamma! Will win goggles, Cosmelian Showcase, Trust? I mean, the move has Typhoon. What moves would you run on a Wind Cosmelian? I'm actually kind of curious. What would you run on that? You would probably run a Fire-type move. You probably want to run a Fire-type move because none of the air types have Fire-type attacks. You could also probably run Electric. So you can kind of run that combo. There's an alien in my server? Who's the alien? This guy? Okay. No, he's a zombie. Who's the alien? Where's the alien? I can't click people. Oh! Is that the alien? Yeah, he's pretty scary. Thoughts on Plants vs. Zombies? I've played it a couple times, but I haven't played it too much. Oh wait, you are the alien? I see. You are the alien? I mean, I guess. You look more like a zombie than an alien, I would say. Well, it's a Vari. I kinda want to do PvP Loomian Legacy videos. Any tips? The biggest thing, if you want to do Loomian Legacy PvP videos, I think the best thing you could do if you want to grow is have a niche. Have something that no other LL content creator has done, and that will make you stand out in the LL community. Like, Speeder does super unique showcase ideas. Kilson showcases entire teams. I talk about top 5s, about certain lists of Loomians. Cotton Stoops does guides. Jamie's popular because he's the developer of the game, so he kind of has a pass. But yeah. So do something that is a niche that no other content creator is doing, and you will get a following. That's what I will say. I think that's the best thing you could do. I hate those tournaments, but he doesn't really get as much compared to other people he's talked about. But I don't think he makes videos. He mainly just does streams. Farrell does streams too. I love the Titans throwback uniform. The old Oilers is such a nice touch. Yeah, having that history is nice. No one steal my idea, but I want to do Nuzlocke runs on LO. I would do a Nuzlocke run, but I want to wait till the game is complete in 2031 first before I do it. So yeah. I kind of want to wait till the game is complete in 6 years before I do that. Oh my god, I can imagine. Restrictive Armor Festifer? I mean, problem is if you run Restrictive on Festifer, you can't heal. You can't click Sat Plant and you can't click Rejuvenate to keep it alive. So it'd have to be an offensive Festifer with it. Ain't waiting till 3031. Fair. Halloween Titan reskins would have actually been cool. That might be what they do next year. That would actually be a cool thing for next year. 2070, yes. We might be able to play completed LL with our grandchildren. Yes, grandchildren. That's if I even have any. Let's be honest. I'm not ready for a kid yet. I'm not even close ready for a kid. Maybe in 10 years I will, but not today. Not ready for one. I don't think people realize how hard it is to take care of kids. It is tough. It's not always fun. And like the thing is once you have a kid, a lot of things that you could have done in the past immediately get shut down because you want to do what's best for your child. So it just, a whole door of opportunities closes if you commit to having a child. You know what I mean? I'm not ready for that yet. Maybe in 10 years, maybe? Not right now, though. No way. I'm going to have my kids make LO runs and get multiple level 50s and sell accounts for a business. What do you think are going to be the reskins for Jolly Villagers? I don't know yet. We'll finally be passing down our LL accounts like ancient relics so our bloodline can say we played the entire LL story. Yes! The Joshua Star bloodline! Festifer ain't getting removed. Festifer is never getting removed. Yeah, Loomian Legacy, use Gargolem Attack. I agree. Once something gets KO'd, bring in Gargolem Attack, they'll catch a body. And if they have a Lashent, click Rogue Assault so you do the most damage to it. Because people's brains are programmed to switch Lashent in on Gargolem every time. I wonder if there is a way I can make Gargolem Attack get that KO in Lashent. Like, the way you do it is Icicle Traps, but... Thing is, good players don't allow traps to stay up. Is my pity gonna be good? Oh, by the way, hi Mr. Sadman, welcome to the stream. What's your best throwback uniform in your opinion? I don't know too much about the throwback uniforms. Honestly, I don't really pay attention to them that much. I know the Saints one looks cool, but we never win with them on, so that's sad. I think they... Oh no, it's Color Rush the ones I like. Not... I don't think it's throwback. Shell Gargolem Attack. The thing is, the Shell has to be Master Gargolem. It can't be the other one. Berserk and Shell don't stack together. At least I don't think it does. I could maybe test it, though. Yeah, Tundralin is too niche. Plus, it still gets hit by Rogue Assault and Boom Bash. So, yeah, it doesn't really counter it either. Maybe it could check it once, but it wouldn't counter it, I would say. Yeah, Master Gargolem is still good. It does less damage, but once you get a KO, you get a +1. And Lashent is still only a check. Like, again, the Icicle Traps into Lashent still works, even to a Master Gargolem. Is Soul Nectar Roamer? Yes. Unfortunately, it's an event roamer, meaning the only way you can get it right now is to trade for it. Day 4 of asking Joshua to show off melee tank shoulder. That might be a little bit. I don't know how comfortable I am at actually showcasing shoulder. A Soulburst Festifer would be amazing. Do a Rageful plushie Gargolem speed? That would be fun. The problem is if I run Rageful plushie on Gargolem speed, should I run RTS on that? I love running RTS. I've seen Speeder's Crabtana showcase. I don't know how it did. Like I watched a little bit, but I didn't do too much LL the last couple days. You're in the vid? Hey, nice. A throwback uniform tier list would be interesting. What do you think would fix Hydralin? Honestly, I want to see what the critical hit item does first. Does 100% critical hits fix Hydralin as well? It might, because it does have a fast speed stat, but I don't know. I watch Speeder's videos while eating breakfast. I was the last battle in I-3-5'd him. Ouch. I can get an SA Gargolem since I let Terraso borrow mine, but he quit the game, so I low-key need one again. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, Terraso still... He does Pokemon VGC videos now, I think. I don't know how he's been doing. I haven't been watching his videos. I am building a team. I want to battle soon. I don't know. I'm going to be just hunting today. I don't know if I'll do any PvP. I might. I've been thinking about building a PvP team. I want to build a new doubles team, because I watched Purple Colored's doubles tournament, and I'm just thinking, maybe I should try to warm up in doubles, especially with the doubles season coming up. I need to get trained for it. I just swept with a Mewtwo. I mean, Mewtwo can sweep, especially if you run Swift and /Bane of Haste with it. I tried Mewtwo, It's not its own dedicated showcase video, but I tried it on a Mewtwo, a Bane of Haste / Swiffin team, and it popped the heck off. Mewtwo's very solid if you can get it on the field. No, I don't think the next season's doubles. I think the first season is normal. The second season's doubles, I think. Is it? Is the next season doubles? I thought the next season was going to be Year 2, Season 1. That will be singles. And then it's Season 2 of Year 2 that will be doubles. Because that one's going to be the one with the restrictive format, I believe. Yeah, it's still very underrated. I agree. Mewtwo is underrated. Not to mention, it also has Gamma Pulse to hit Spirit types, which it otherwise wouldn't hit before. I know, Brawn Boost Counterpoise. Yes! I've used that set before, and it popped off in one of my videos. I used Counterpoise, Parasitize, Earthquake, Brawn Boost. I dropped Spirit Stab. It's because I was using it on my Thunderstorms team, and it just seemed like a very cool idea. And it did well in one of the battles I used it, but I never always brought hard because I struggled on getting the setup. But I think it could do a lot of work. Because Counterpoise Brawn Boost is very dangerous. I don't think people realize how dangerous Brawn Boost 70 power priority is, especially for a Loomian as bulky as Harvestet. I think Vest should learn more moves, to be honest. I don't know. Do you think Luxor should get Lightspeed Ray? Oh, yeah. Problem is if you give Luxor Lightspeed Ray, you give Eclipse Lightspeed Ray. And I want Luxor to get it, but I don't want Eclipse to get it. Honestly, I would rather have Eclipse be nerfed to an Oblivion. I do not like Eclipse. You have to keep it niche so it doesn't lose it. I agree with you on Vest. Hi, Red Dragon Play 72. Welcome to the stream. No, not Tiki. I don't like Eclipse. I don't. If Jamie nerfed Eclipse and removed Eclipse from LL, I would not feel bad. I would be the happiest person on the planet if Eclipse was removed. Gets it once evolution with Swiffin. I use him personally. Buccaneer's throwback uniform looks like an orange creamsicle. It does. It looks kind of odd. Oh no, it does. It does. All the trauma Eclipse has done during 2021 to 2024 deserved. It's deserved. Eclipse, the trauma it's cost me. Even nowadays, I was using the Furious 5 team versus the Eclipse. I thought, with Fog up, it should be able to hit through Total Eclipse. Eclipse is a freaking light type, so no! My Flash and Flame cannot hit through Eclipse. It got a +1 speed boost, and it set up 5,000 bombs, and then it flinched my Lashent down, because of course Eclipse flinched me down. So, yeah, I still hate Eclipse. No, it does not need love. Eclipse does not need love. Eclipse causes nightmares. Eclipse is a freaking war criminal. That thing does not need any love. I agree. Eclipse is underrated. Underrated might be too nice. Oh my god. Yeah, I do not like Eclipse. I know you're forced to run Body Slam on Windowland. Or I always run Slash in Body Slam on Windowland and Vesperatu just so I can hit that stupid rat every single time. I will never allow Eclipse to wall a Loomian. That's how traumatized I am with Eclipse. That's how traumatized I was with Eclipse. Oh no, I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping the Eclipse slander. No, I'm not doing it. It's that good of a Loomian, and it's that meta-defining. It did it to itself. It put the target on its back itself. With Total Eclipse, more immunities and weaknesses, and getting a speed increase, and Peace of Mind bulk up with Scapegoat. It literally deserves all the hate it gets. It literally puts the target on its back itself. It does it itself. Because it makes sense with its affected claws. Yo, I don't know why it doesn't have Soulstorm or Haro. It is kind of weird that it doesn't have that. The Clips Hate Club starts here. Yes! Like, I'm not saying that Eclipse is a bad PvP Loomian. It's a really... The reason why I hate Eclipse is not because it's a bad PvP Loomian. In fact, it's one of the best PvP Loomians in the game, especially in the early days of LL. Not as good today, but it was amazing. It was the #1 Loomian for a couple of years there. Also, by the way, my pity is coming up. Here we go. Wish me luck. Ah, you suck. Still don't hate Machibi as much as Eclipse, though. Oh yeah, it has hasten now, so yeah, it can increase its speed at will. And it has Broad Boost. And it has Magnify. And it will still flinch you down. That's what S.A. Gwerb as well. But yeah, it will just flinch you down. Because it's with Eclipse. And you can't even use Eclipse to beat Eclipse. Because it has Raging Howl. Yeah, I do not like Eclipse. It feels like anytime I face a Eclipse, there's always a specific Eclipse set that I'm weak to that I face. I hate Eclipse. I despise Eclipse. I see why you like the Saints throwback uniform. It looks good. Yeah, it does actually look pretty good. I don't know if it was the throwback or if it was the color rush. It was one of those two uniforms. One of those looked very bad. The other one looked amazing. I don't remember which one it was. Imagine if Eclipse got Rogue Assault. No! 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 It will never get more moves. If JB adds that move to the Eclipse, I will make a video on why to specifically not add that move to Eclipse. The Eclipse does not need any love. It does not need it. It will be bad. I'm going to bring Tiki Semi-Stall in our next rematch. Honestly, Eclipse would actually help your team, I think, because it would make it so you're not as weak to Solar Strigodine. It'll also make it so no one ever uses the dark type attacks on you. Eclipse Semi might actually be decent for your team because, again, one of the biggest ways to beat a stall team is slot down and get rid of their items. And Eclipse kind of just stops that. Not to mention that if there's anything passive on the other side, you could set up a scapegoat and then set up bulk ups and palms and win. On the spot. Like, legit, you just win on the spot after the scapegoat. It's that dangerous of a Loomian. Would go hard for middle cover? No, it should never get Rogue Assault. It will never get it. I hope it never gets it. Top 3 voted Loomians get banned for the season? I don't know. What do you think would fix Nautilus? The thing is, I think Nautilus is okay. The problem is that it needs more ranged attack. The problem is that its ranged attack stat is too low, and it doesn't have totemized stats because it's a fossil. It's the same problem Knockout has, but at least with Knockout, you can actually heal HP back with Vital Jab. Mind Drain you could too, but it just doesn't do enough damage. And it requires too much setup. No! No! Eclipse should never get Luster Loot. That would be horrible. I don't think we need Zulong banned. I think Zulong's fine. Charonix? I don't know about Charonix. Eclipse I would be happy with. And Lumi, yeah, it makes sense for Lumi too. Although I don't think Lumi would ever be banned because, again, I don't think they'll ever ban Lumi. Yeah. Gargolem Attack, that thing is a demon. No, Gargolem Attack should be banned. That thing is literally walled by one Loomian. And even it's not even a wall with a check, and you can beat it with Icicle Trap. So no, not even Lashent can take it out anymore. That thing, yeah. A lot of teams are forced to run Lashent just to stop Gargolem once. I mean, you could beat it offensively with, like, Spike Rush, but it's so specific. I know, banning Luminami is like banning Clefable. Like, they can't do it. Like, you just can't do it. Clefable is annoying to beat in Pokemon, but it's never ban-worthy. That's what Luminami kind of is in LL, except it's a Clefable with pivots, pretty much. And more coverage, too. I know Clefable gets a lot of coverage. Yeah, banning Lashent is like banning Lando T. It's used a lot, but Lashent itself is not problematic. Lashent keeps the meta alive. I know it's that I think that is something that I, Speeder, and Jamie don't understand, is that Lashent keeps the meta alive. Because without Lashent, Gargolem attack would legit be the best Loomian in LL. Not even close. It's still one of the best Loomians in LL right now. Even with the existence of Lashent. Oh yeah! Timber Thrash would. Timber Thrash could get it. But I think most of them run... I would rather run Ice Hammer so it doesn't take recoil. You got wiped by too many of them. The thing is, Lashent can be very annoying to beat sometimes, because very specific Lashent sets can be very annoying to beat. Yeah, that was one of the answers for Bandit Sharpclaw's Vesp. Like, again, Lashent holds the meta together. I know, it's annoying to face, but it's also not ban-worthy. Lashent's not ban-worthy. Give to Clips Luster Loot Vital. No! 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 Canoes? No. No. Let's not give to Clips ways to heal with attacking moves. Let's not give to Clips those moves. No way. I understand you're rage baiting and or either that or you're using it as a joke, one of the two. Either rage baiting or joke. But still, no, it should never get any of those moves. It doesn't even deserve Bug Bite. Honestly, the Clip should lose stuff. I don't care if it's not used that much right now. It needs to lose stuff. No! Haro Solus. No! Not Luster Loot. No! Eclipse is horrible. If the actually, no. What's going to happen is that Jamie's going to give it a move called Super Slam Light Attack. This is a 250 power light type attack that uses both of your attack stats, combines them together, and it's a move that hits past plant types. And also, any Loomian that resists the move gets OHKO'd anyway. That's what Jamie's gonna do. He's gonna add that move to Eclipse. It'll be a signature move that only Eclipse can learn. It's a mix of a light and dark type attack that has 250... No, it would be 170 power, because it would be a mix of Gluminous Roar and Gluminous Fangs. And it would hit all of the dark and light types for super effective damage. It would hit dark types for super effective damage and light types for super effective damage without having the weaknesses of those types. So, for example, it would hit plant types for super effective damage, despite plant types being immune to light type attacks, because that light type has had the dark type move. It would be 170 base power attack that will only use 40 energy, because why the heck not? Yeah, plus it gives it max range attack every time you use it, and it goes through Scapegoat, and it hits through other Eclipses, because you know what? Why the heck not? It will also hit through Marafe's signature ability, because again, why not? Let's not have any coverage for Eclipse. Let's just have Eclipse destroy every Loomian in the game. It would even go through Reflective from Marafe. It would even go through Reflective from Marafe, because you know what? Why not? Secretly near noting down idea. If he's here, Jamie, if you're here, I don't know if you are here, probably not. But if you are here, don't buff Eclipse. Please don't. What's a Pokemon you want in LL? Ah! Oh, literally real. I just watched Wolfie's video on the Big Six team. And much as it is one of those Pokemon that I wanted the game and I think would be funny, but it would also kill competitive LL. What if we had Smeargle in LL? What if we had a Loomian that can learn any move from the game? Oh god! Donzozo would be kind of cool to have. Oh my god. What if we get Smeargle in LL? Oh god. Oh god. If we get Smeargle in LL... Oh yeah, add Dark Void as well. Let's add Dark Void while we're at it. Let's add Dark Void while we're at it. Because why the heck not? No, not Dark Void to Eclipse. No! No, not on Eclipse, please. The thing that sucks is that it would actually make sense to give it Dark Void. Be fair, the Loomians that should get Dark Void would probably be Metronet or Cephalops. Those would be the two Loomians that would learn it. And both of them would be busted with it, too. Okay, as good as Gargolem Attack is, Gargolem Attack is not Mega Rayquaza. Mega Rayquaza at least has insane bulk and a broken ability that makes it so it's not weak. So you can actually run Mega Rayquaza defensively. Gargolem Attack is just offense, and that's it. You know what I mean? Plus, Mega Rayquaza has an item slot, while Gargolem Attack, if you run Berserk, doesn't. So, yeah. Yeah, it's more like the Deoxys Attack. That is basically Gargolem Attack. It's more like the Deoxys Attack. That's basically Gargolem Attack. Yeah, Gargolem Attack doesn't get priority, so it can get outspent offensively. Oops, sorry. Oh my god, Driving Force Gastark would be a demon. That would be another demon, actually. I know, Boonair is already annoying. Smeargle would be awful, yeah. That thing, it would be funny. I could do so many funny showcases with it. But every competitive player would run Smeargle with Dark Void in doubles PvP. That would just be nuts. Well, people know Nintendo is the only reason Eclipse exists. Huh? Oh god. Absolute Eclipse. If you hit Eclipse with a Dark Light type attack, it can give a +6 Omni boost. Soul move, Hollow Purple. It's a 100 accuracy 1 KO move that has no immunity. Yep, that's basically Eclipse, basically. That's basically what Eclipse was from 2021 to 2024, basically. Yeah, Slivice doesn't really have many good sets to run. Loki gave Umbrat ability called Overwhelming Shadows, and it makes it immune to light. And for Luxor, give it an ability called Overwhelming Light that gives it an immunity. That would actually be kind of... That would make sense. That would make sense considering what Eclipse's ability is. Yeah, make Illuminate and Overshadow one of its normal abilities. And then make their secret ability those abilities. That would actually be kind of cool. I want Gliscor in this game? No, I do not want... Oh no, I do not want Gliscor. Gliscor would be horrible. Especially in singles. Would it actually... Okay, if we add Gliscor, don't give it dodge. Just don't give it dodge, actually. I don't know. I haven't had a chance to get AC yet this season. How's the season? Is it less awful than last season? Season 4 is the second best season of LO Ranked. Season 2 is the best. Season 4 is a good season, but you gotta be careful because there is a meta team you gotta be careful about. It's the Furious 5 team. It's Lumishent with Gargolem Attack. That's basically the main three. And then you run that with Fog Ursel. That's the Furious 5. That's the team to beat in rank this year. If you can beat that team, you'll be okay. But it is a pretty dangerous team to beat. Also, another Celestine. Hi, Farrell. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? I'm doing good. I heard that you got hit by the hurricane. Sorry about that. Ranking the yellow seasons? I mean, I can kind of just do it here, actually. I don't have to make a big video on it. Seasons. Best season was Season 2. Season 4 is number 2. Those were the good LL seasons. The average season... the other 3 seasons are kind of bad. Season 0 was bad. Season 1 was horrible. And Season 3... I guess Season 3 would be the third one. It was alright besides Elusive Borealis. Then Season 0, number 4. Season 1, number 5. Season 1's the worst. Thing is, a lot of people might rank Season 1 above Season 0 because the end of Season 1 wasn't as bad, but the beginning of Season 1, horrible. Everything's A-okay? Nice. I'm glad everything's okay, because, yeah, I heard that was one of the strongest hurricanes in the Atlantic in a long time, so, yeah. Yeah, Gargolem, A, Lumi, Shent are the big three to beat. But I feel like when you combine that with Fog Ursul as well, you had Tronics and Ursul on that squad. Because, yeah, not only does Fog Ursul synergize well with the Lachette that's on that team, but Luminami also synergizes well with that kind of team, too. So, yeah, those 5 actually work very well together. And while I made a video talking about the Furious 5, my team isn't even the complete version of it. I feel like people can make a better version of that team. Because keep in mind, I'm not the best team builder. And plus, I play in a certain way. I don't play semi-stall. I don't play semi-stall Gargolem attack, so I'm not used to playing with that team, and it still felt broken when I used it. Imagine if Bullet used that team. Like, Bullet. Imagine if you used that team. You would be You would probably be one of the best players in ranked if you used that. Hurricanes are scary? Yeah. Yeah, Season 1 was horrible. I'm glad that we're not there. No, Borealis is still very good. Borealis is very good. Its elusive ability is still good, just not broken. And its Undermine upper hand set is actually very good under Fog. So yeah, Borealis is still very good in this year. Just not as broken as it was in Season 3. Goggles, Glide, Wind Tricks? Yeah, that thing could be pretty scary. Problem is if you use Goggles, you can't switch your moves. So it's kind of tough to use. Playing defensively, just defensive tanks using only one glass cannon. Playing defensively, there's 2 types of stall teams. There's full stall, where they have no form of offense. And then there's semi-stall, which semi-stall is what Bullet plays. And semi-stall is basically 5 tanks with 5 tanks with either 1 wall breaker and 1 late game cleaner, 2 late game cleaners and 5 tanks, or 5 tanks and 2 wall breakers. Semi-stall is actually a reasonably good playstyle to run because of how good defense is in LL. But full stall doesn't work because if you have no offense, you get swept by Gargolem attack with no problems. So, full stall sucks. But semi-stall is actually a viable playstyle, especially in the last 2 seasons. Yeah, Goggles-wise, I think it's better than Goggles Glide. Yeah, I use semi. I use 5 to 6 walls. It depends on what I want. Yeah, I feel like the stall is just not fun to play or go up against. I agree. The thing is, you need at least some form of offense, and semi-stall works because you have Lumians. Like Luminami, that can get you into those offensive Lumians easy. Like, I feel like Bullet, if you ran your typical Lumi Shank Gargolem attack with Fog Ursul, you could build the final 2 Lumians on your team based around that. There's 2 open slots you can use. You could use something like Eclipse in the 6th spot, and then you can add something else, like a metal type. Add something that resists metal, because that is one of the weaknesses of the team. Or add a fire type. Yeah, add a fire type so you can get rid of Icicle Trap. So, Crackalola. Add Soulburst Crackalola to that team. And bang, you're good. And that's a defensive version of the team. You could run an offensive version of the team too, because you can change Lachette to be Gloomy. And then you could have Prowler 9 as one of your spots. Like, that's the thing, like, the Furious 5 team is so flexible. Once more of the competitive scene uses that team and adjusts that team, it's literally going to be on every team at the final 15 days of rank. I bet you. I bet you that Furious 5 team is the team to beat. Is 3 tanks a good amount? Yeah, 3 tanks is pretty good, yeah. Don't last longer than 7 minutes. Yeah, that could work too. Gargolem A and Sachi Semi. That could work because Sachi actually has insane coverage. And it actually has solid range bulk because of the Mystic Wand. I actually haven't used Sachi yet. I kind of want to showcase it at some point. Yeah, we don't have a Dark or Poison rope. Oh my god, you're right. We actually... I mean, we have a dark type roamer in Gremmuline. We do have a Gremmuline as a dark type. God glad I did rank before the Furious 5 happened. Yeah. The Furious 5 was always the thing. Like, even before I showcased the Furious 5 team, those two concepts were well developed. Fog Your Soul and Loomian Gargoyle Attack was the meta. What I did was just put those together, because they synergize well together, too. I feel like I needed to put the team into the world, because I feel like if I put the team in the world, people would... Because the thing is, the Furious 5 team is so consistently good. It's kind of like what Chalk was in 2015. It's a team that is very stable. You could rely on it, and you could change all of the Loomian sets to fit your team style, to fit your play style. Not to mention, you have two flexible spots in the 6 and 7 slot where you can pretty much put whatever you want, depending on what you want. Toxic Plant type would be cool. Yeah, Sache beats Loomian with Thunderstrike Frostbeam. Also, Foul Chant does a lot of damage to it, too. Would it run Pyrokinesis, or would it run Frostbeam? I wonder. I think it runs Frostbeam. Because Frostbeam just does a lot of damage. We don't want an Ancient and Spirit type, which is a god-awful typing duo. So Ancient and Spirit would be quad weak to Ancient and quad weak to Light. What does Ancient Spirit do offensively? You remember 2021 Broken 5? I do not remember the Broken 5 of 2021, actually. I wasn't playing too much competitive back then. What is the original Broken 5? Actually, tell me. I actually don't know about the Broken 5. Because when I played in 2021, I wasn't making YouTube videos yet, and I wasn't playing as competitively back then. What was the original Broken 5 bullet? I'm actually kind of curious. Because right now, this season is the Furious 5. Bulky Vesp, Infernix, Lumi, Blowtox, Breezy. It feels so weird that... It makes sense, though. Luminami's always been broken. There's Power Nap for Infernix to heal, and they can set up Palms. Bulky Vest was there for Mutagon. Blowtox was annoying in 2021. Before the existence of Barblast, Blowtox was actually a really good Loomian. Before Blowtox exists, before Barblast existed. It's Spreezy, when that thing was first added, that thing was so good when that thing was first added. Yep, that is a pretty broken 5. I could definitely see in 2021 why that team is good. There were different versions with Senny and Icy Goals. I ran the Icy Goal version. Yeah, that's a pretty flexible team, too. It's a very good defensive team. Who's better, Cannibal or Krabtana? I think Cannibal is right now because of Ambush. Although you can run Drudge on Krabtana. And after a Drudge, it outspeeds a lot of things. Actually, Coil would not be a bad move for Vesperado. You know what? Because, yeah, that increases its... Coil increases its speed, accuracy, and speed. Actually, not... Drudge would not be a bad way to buff Vesp, actually. Drudge would honestly not be the worst on Vesp. Drudge with Vesperatu would actually not be a bad way to buff it. Cannibal Ambush. Honestly, Cannibal Ambush, Terrafly Ambush. I don't think Joltooth is as good with Ambush because it can't run Totemize stats. Terrafly and Cannibal are better Ambush Loomians because they can actually run Totemize stats. Give Teclipse Geomancy. No! Let's not make Teclipse better. Let's not give that thing Geomancy. Thank you very much. Let's not give that thing Geomancy. Buff the bat. Yeah, Drudge on Vesp I think would be cool. Problem is Jamie thinks Vesperado is still good. So, since he thinks Vesperado is still good, he's never going to buff Vesperado. That's the thing that's important. Like, that's the reason why I think we need multiple balancers. Is because Jamie thinks Vesperado is good. And I can understand Awakening still hits pretty hard, but everyone else doesn't think Vesperado is that good. So, just because everyone else thinks Vesperado isn't good and he thinks Vesperado is good, Vesperado will never get buffed. Like, that's why we need multiple balancers and we need a council of people. Again, I'm not doing this to blame Jamie, because Jamie might be right. Jamie might be right that Vesperatu is strong. But he also might not be right. Like, that's the thing. You just never know. And when there's only one balancer, you could be the best PvP balancer of all time. You're still going to make biased decisions, because if you think a Loomian is underrated, you're not going to buff that underrated Loomian when every other person thinks it's not as good and needs the buff. So, yeah. Darn it, you suck, Worm. You suck, Worm. I'm going to put Gargolem A on my team, but I already have a restrictive user, so should I use something like a Wind Globe? Question! Oh my god. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Make Teclipse good, okay? No, we're not making Teclipse good. Teclipse is already good. We don't need Teclipse to be good. Guardian should get Bitter Cold. We need someone like you who knows the field. I don't think Teclipse needs any other moves because it has a lot of setup already. It has a lot of setup. It has a great defensive typing. If Teclipse got any more, it would legit be just as broken as it was back then, I feel like. And people tend to forget that Light Dark offense can hit a lot of stuff for a lot of damage. The only thing it legit can't hit is Maraith, which Maraith is very meta right now, which I guess that's fair. Maraith is pretty meta. Maraith is a meta pick right now, because it does good into the Lumi Shent core, and it can also use priority moves on the Gargolem attack. So it actually is a pretty good Loomian for the core. And it can impersonate your soul, too, on Fog cores. So it's good into the Furious 5, actually. Gargolem Maraith is actually a good Loomian against the Furious 5 team. What's your top 5 PvP Loomians right now? Luminami, Lashent are definitely up there. Tyrex has fallen, I would say. Tyrex was originally up there, but Tyrex has fallen out of the top 5, in my opinion. Tyrex is still a top 10 Loomian, because, again, Tyrex does pretty good in... Yeah, the problem with Tyrex, the reason why Tyrex isn't good this season, is because Tyrex has to deal with the Furious 5. It has a horrible... Besides Tyranix, it has a horrible matchup against the Furious 5 team. So, Tyrex, I really have not seen many Tyrex. Tyrex is still a good Loomian, and I think once the Furious 5 team gets nerfed, Tyrex will be a great Loomian again. Doesn't Magnify, Lightspeed Ray, Shine Shell, Falk just destroy the Broken 5? Does it? Let's see. Does Valkyrie destroy the Broken 5? Valkyrie cannot immediately destroy Lumi, but it can do a lot of damage to it. Valkyrie destroys Gargolem if it's not Master Clutch plushie. It beats Lashent because of Holy Slash. It beats... Yeah! Valkyrie! Yeah, Valkyrie is actually a used Loomian because it does well into the Broken 5. You are right, Bullet. Not to mention that Valkyrie itself is actually pretty dangerous. Not to mention that Valkyrie is not just a good Loomian to beat the Furious 5, but it's also a good Loomian with the Furious 5, because it's a hard-hitting range attacker that can support itself under Fog, and after hasting can beat a lot of stuff. There is actually something I want to use. I want to try out. Yeah, Shyanta can counter Gargolem because it outspeeds it. Okay. Before I do something, I want to test something. Wind Globe Gargolem. The thing is, does the Wind Globe on Berserk activate for Gargolem? Oh my god, there's another thing I want to test too. Okay. There's a couple things I want to test actually. Okay. Let me use my Strongest team. Where's my Strongest team? There's my Strongest team. This is the Berserk Gargolem. Does the Wind Globe actually affect Gargolem with Berserk? I have not tested this yet. Okay. I want someone to bring a Fog... Don't lead with Fog Tyranix. Just lead with something normal, but bring Fog Tyranix on your team. I don't know if the Fog Globe gets used with Berserk. So wait, I want someone to battle me. This is science. This is science. I'm not doing a real battle. I just want to do science. So someone bring a Fog Tyrannics, but don't lead with it. Don't lead with Fog Tyrannics. Lead with something else. I want to see if the Fog Globe gets used with Berserk. That is one thing I actually do not know about. Alright, Super Bean, let's do it. I don't know if he's one of my viewers. People should be here. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know yet. Like, it might have been fixed. It might have not. I don't know. Like, I don't know if Berserk uses globes. Because what Berserk is supposed to do is it's supposed to not use your item. But the globe gets used immediately every time you used it. So, I don't know if the globe item gets used or not. So, let's see if Super Bean has Tyrannics. Like, this is basically just for tests. This is a test. Alright, let's do this. Oh, yeah, you're one of my viewers. Yep. Okay, so you have an Eaglet. Lead with Eaglet. Lead with Eaglet. I don't need the rest of my team. Lead with Eaglet. And I want to see if the Wind Globe gets used on Eaglet. Okay. So, does the Wind Globe actually get used? It doesn't. So, it doesn't get used with Berserk. Good to know. But, what if you face... What if you go into Tyrannics and disable the Berserk ability? Do you override the weather? So there's Tyrannics. Here's Fog. So does that immediately activate the globe? Wait. It doesn't. So wait, it doesn't. Wait. Let me just switch. Oh no, So wait, it doesn't actually activate still. So that means Fog does not work with Berserk. So Fog does not work with Berserk then. Let me try one more. Let's do one more battle. I want to test one more thing. What if I switch it in and out? So wait, let's do that again. Do it one more time because I want to test one more thing. What if I switch it into battle? So lead with Fog Tyrannics. Lead with Fog Tyrannics. I'm going to lead with Lumi. I'm going to flash and flee out. And I want to see if... Okay, so you led with Eaglet. So yeah, I want you to switch into Tyrannics. Switch into Tyrannics as I flash and flee. Alright, so Tyrannics gets the Fog up. What happens is if I switch into Gargolem attack once the Fog is already up. So let's, this is the one thing I want to test. So, has the Wind Globe item. Can it override the weather? Does it turn off Berserk? Nope. So, Fog does not work with Berserk. Good to know. Fog does not work with Berserk. So, Berserk blocks everything supportive. Okay, good to know. That was science. We did some LL science. We did some science on the Joshua Star 77 channel. Oh yeah, I'm not trading. Josh, I'll trade my full game for your one... Oh no, I'm not trading my one Dusket for that. I want to keep my... It's my only Glebe Skeleton Dusket. Like, even if I was given a super duper rare Loomian, I would not make that trade. Alright, let's get back to hunting. Let me use the restroom first before I go back hunting, actually. I'll be right back. That Clumsy Cobra wanted to overrun the chat. Also, Scarwalker as well. I see. I see. Hey, Bullet. How do I... Question, wait. How do I make mods? Can I do that? Oh, I don't know how to do it. I'll wait. I don't know how to do it. I don't want to break it by accident. I'm going back, so... Okay, we're back. You still run items on Berserk that can punish barter users? Yeah. That's why people run the restrictive items on Gargolem, so if it gets bartered, the support, those tanky Loomians that use barter cannot use Rejuvenate, because they'll have the restrictive item. Alright, I'm back now. Make me mod trust. I'm trying? I don't know how to do it yet. I don't want to do it. Should I do it this stream? Let's just start. Okay, let's do this. Do I have to do it off YouTube? Can I do it off my phone? Because if I can do it, it might work. Community moderation. Changes you make to these settings will apply to live chat across the stream of the channel. Live chat on, live summary on, participant mode, message delay none. Oh, I gotta actually run. There we go. Blocked words, community default. Blocked words. I don't have any blocked words right now. Interesting. How do I actually make mods? Bullet, can I... All I can do is go to your channel, pin your message, report, and remove. I can't... There's no mod me button. Oh, it's Celesting. Blocked Eclipse buff? Oh, you know what? That's actually something I should block. I'm not going to block it. People have their opinions. Even though I hate it, people have their opinions. What if I just go to channel? No, that doesn't do anything. I'm literally doing something for the first time. Channel activity? Moderated activities in the last year, 000. Chat messages this year. Is it a channel activity that I can mod? Oh, I can do it! Hey, Bullet! Hey, Bullet. I won't make you a managing one. I'll just make you a standard moderator. There you go. You're the first mod in the Joshua Star 77 channel. Got it! You're a mod, baby! It could lose everything except Flash and Inflate, and it would still be good. Yeah, it would still be pretty good. You could also add a moderator directly from the live chat by clicking the three-dot menu. Next to their message, it's like add a moderator as add. Oh, I guess I could do that too. So yeah, Bullet's my moderator. I trust Bullet. He's been a Joshua Star 77 channel. He's been on this channel for years. I can trust him. Y'all are spared for now. Starwalker and Clumsy Cobra, y'all are spared for now, but if y'all do spam in the chat again, Bullet can go after it. Can I do it myself? I don't know if I can. I don't want to report, I don't want to remove y'all. I think I'd have to go to channel activity. Oh yeah, I just gotta go by, yeah, I just gotta go by opportunity. Oh yeah, I can just put them in timeout. That sounds so funny. It was just gremlin behavior, I swear. No, y'all are safe for now, but next time I'll spam in the comments when I'm gone. I can put y'all in timeout. I got all the power now. I can time y'all. Don't worry, I'll only be timed out for the corner. No one wants the corner. How's the World Series game going? Let me check real quick. Blue Jays are winning 3-1 right now. 3-1. Somebody took my 3 crown. RIP! I try to stop him. Yeah, Bullet will be my first mod. If there's any other people I know that come in, I'll make them mods too. I might have made Speed... No, I didn't. I don't think I made Speeder a mod, actually. The Blue Jays? Oh, that's an MLB team that's playing in the World Series right now. Right now, that game's 3-1. Da, 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 da. But yeah, I could put people in the timeout corner. That is funny. That sounds so wrong. Do you think it would work if I put Health Amulet on El Iguana to put Restrictive Shield on Gargoyle May? Yeah, that would work. I don't know why you have the shield on Gargoyle, because you kind of want Rejuvenate on it. But yeah, if you run Health Amulet on El Iguana, you can actually add Rejuvenate onto El Iguana to keep it alive. So yeah, you could do that. That's probably the best play to do. I know, it gets dark so quickly. I agree, Bullet. It gets dark so quickly now. And it gets a lot colder, too. Keep in mind, I live in an area where it's like 100 degrees all the time. So having temperatures are at 50, it's not normal for me. I guess everyone liked this video. Why is only half liked? People could like whenever they want. Oh, that's my first Noli Metro of the stream, actually. That's actually my first Noli Metro. Glad it's cold again? Hey. Hi, Simon D. Welcome to the stream. I can wear all my sweaters. And cardigans. It's so great. My fall and winter fashion is peak. Nice. Fortunately, it's not SA, and I got burned, so this Metro sucks. Stupid Metro. You have to burn me and get me with a pyro. Well, let me just heal the Proto. I like to keep the Proto at high health because I keep switching it in to see abilities. What time zone do I live at? Die! That was back to back with the Metro. That could have been it. That could have been it. That's horrible. Why? That could have been it. That could have been the Gamma Noli Metro. That would have actually been it. Well, back to the drawing board. I have that sweet side. So many gummies and shards, well. Yeah, the Gwyrb was not spared. The pit is to be as feared as the quarter. Average hunting be like? Yep, that is most certainly average hunting. Should have called it and named it Metronet. Yep, totally. I already have a lot of the Nolis, so... Jingle... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, Joseph. Not the Christmas music. Oh, no. Not the Christmas music. I mean, it is technically after Halloween. But no, not on the first day. If y'all don't know, I do not like Christmas music. I do not like the same 6 or 7 Christmas songs on repeat. I do not like... Christmas is a good holiday, but I do not like the 6 or 7 same Christmas songs from 50 years ago on repeat. Those Christmas songs are so annoying. Oh, especially the Christmas tree song. If I have to hear the Christmas tree song again, I'm literally going to go insane. I do not like the Christmas tree song. I don't want a lot of Christmas. November vibes are amazing. Confirmed Joshua77 is a Christmas hater. Yes, I actually am. Okay. Once you get to December 24th and 25th, Christmas is fine. But before then, all the build-up, all the Christmas decorating, all the overused Christmas songs for a whole month, that part of Christmas, I do not like. Yep, I am basically LL's version of the Grinch. Merry Christmas! No, no, not Christmas! Christmas, Soul Mid, Festifer Chill Ill Will Showcase. I definitely want to do that. Joshua is just a Scrooge. Yep, I am most certainly a Scrooge. Bro will be visited by 3 spirits at night. No, no, I don't want to be visited by the 3 spirits. Okay, I can hate Christmas. Okay, I don't hate Christmas. I just hate the build-up. leading to Christmas. Did you do anything for Halloween yesterday? Nah, I hung out with my mom. We played pickleball, which was fun. I 2v1'd her and someone else, which was fun. And we played putt-putt golf as well. We played putt-putt, which was fun. So we did a couple things. We also made a big Mexican dinner. I didn't do any trick-or-treating. I didn't wear any costumes. I'm a little too old for that, so we just did normal stuff. I just spent time with my mom. I don't get to spend as much time with her anymore, so it was fun. All my friends had work, so I didn't do anything. Aw, that sucks. Sending a gremlin line to make your heart grow 3 sizes. By chance you are green, Josh. You're never too old. But yeah, the thing is that yeah, like I'm definitely a little too old to trick or treat. I mean, I'm over 18. I don't like trick or treating. That's one of the parts of Halloween I didn't like is the trick or treating part. Going to other people's houses. I don't really do good in personal confrontations. So yeah. You will get a clip buff for Christmas? I hope not. That would be bad. Thank God I didn't do anything for Halloween. No way. I dressed up as a chimp and accidentally scared so many little kids. I almost felt bad before I realized they're probably the ones beating me in PvP. I don't know if there are that many young people that play LL. I think a lot of the people that play LL are like 13 to 18. That's, I think, most of their age. I don't know if it's any young people that play as much, because they're playing the Pokemon ones. Blue Jays in the lead? Yep, Blue Jays are in the lead, most certainly. I don't think you're too old to dress up and go out with friends. Yeah, I agree. I think you could dress up. I think dressing up is good. Dressing up in a costume you want to be in and hanging out with friends, you're never too old for that. But when it comes to trick-or-treating, going to other people's houses and stealing their candy, that, not only am I too old for, but also, I don't like going to other people's houses and going to strangers' houses I don't know about. I'm not a holiday hater. Okay, I like 4th of July. I like Halloween and Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's my favorite holiday. I'll just say that right now. Thanksgiving's my favorite holiday. I don't like Easter too much, but I can tolerate it. Christmas I like after the... Christmas I'm fine with after we get past the build-up and Christmas music. Honestly, my least favorite holiday is a holiday no one would expect. Like, no one would even consider it as an actual holiday. Can I tell you what my least favorite holiday is? I don't think anyone knows this. Predict. What do y'all think is my least favorite holiday? I'll let some people answer in the comments. I'm an introvert till they pay me candy to do something funny. Oh! Oh! Hey! You know what? I don't care if it's his pure nipple. Catch it! Catch it! Catch it! Stop staring at me! It's a red wisp too, which is cool. Oh my goodness. I actually don't like Valentine's Day either, but that's actually not the answer. I don't like Valentine's Day, but that's not the answer, surprisingly. I know, I will catch it. So I can... oh my god, it's actually so sick. I spared it. I don't know if you have any moves that can KO yourself. So I'm just gonna use this now. I'll use Heart Disc because they look cool. I don't know why. Thanksgiving's my favorite holiday. My least favorite I don't like... Okay, I do not like Valentine's Day at all. Because it's really one-sided. But it's not my least favorite holiday. I don't think y'all will get the answer. Oh my god, it's so cool. Not a secret ability, but I don't care. Oh, its melee defense sucks. I can fix that. That's not something a couple shards won't fix. You gotta be kidding me! Back to back again! Back to back in the same stream! I don't care. At least I found a Gamma that I didn't have. Look at it that way. It's fine. I'm due. It makes me due for one. What if T. Bradham's doing... What if T. Bradham's here doing this on purpose? I'd be laughing. I'm fine with New Year's. I actually don't mind New Year's. I'm actually perfectly fine. St. Patrick's? I actually kind of like St. Patrick's Day. I don't mind those. I don't mind those holidays. Like, Gargolem pretty near as well. Wow. Well, everything is coming together. No, I don't. Neutral. No opinion on President's Day. My least? Okay. LL before 2026. IMO. But yeah. Would you rather have Eclipse removed or Loomian Legacy be finished before 2026? I would rather LL be finished by 2026 before Eclipse gets removed. Because having LL finish would be awesome. That would be actually amazing. But yeah. Independence Day? I'm fine with Independence Day. There's... Okay. No one has said it. But my least favorite holiday of all time is Columbus Day. Columbus Day is the worst holiday. Columbus Day is the worst holiday of all time. Because we are praising a guy... First of all, it's a day where we praise a guy that found America, even though he wasn't the first person to explore America. So yeah, that's very misleading. And two, Christopher Columbus is an awful person. He took advantage of those people. And I'm not a big fan of people who are big jerks. So that's why I hate Columbus Day. That's why I hate Columbus Day. That's why Columbus Day is the worst holiday. Will always be my least favorite until I'm no longer single. Good point. We're praising a guy who spread tons of disease and pain. Yeah, exactly! Cullen Wong, you get it! That's why Columbus Day is the worst. Yep, that's why Columbus Day is the worst. No ands, ifs, or buts about it. I don't know if he was a slave owner or not. I don't know if he was. He probably was, considering the time back then. Almost all of the popular people had slaves. It sucks. It was the norm back then. It's very unfortunate what history was back then. Is Very Nimble Zulong still used? Yes, Very Nimble Zulong is still used. Another Noli Metro. Probably gonna find a Gamma Gworm after this, knowing my luck, but hey, it's fine. Slave trade started because of him? I did not know that, so yeah, that is bad. Yeah, Krister, but yeah, slaves, unfortunately, was a normal thing from the 1600s all the way to the 1800s. Oh my god, everything's just coming back to back. Oh, we were talking about slaves because I was talking about my least favorite holiday. And someone in the comment section said that Christopher Columbus own slaves. And I'm not sure if he did or not. All I know is that it was horrible. Like, slavery sucks. I hate slavery. It should never be a thing. But it was unfortunately the norm back then. It was unfortunately a normal thing back then. Back in the 1600s to 1800s. It was a normal thing everywhere. It sucks. It should have never been a thing. But a lot of people's mindsets were a lot different back then. So, yeah. He probably did, but I don't know if he did or not. So, yeah. Slavery is... Yeah, I think slavery is actually still around. I don't think it's allowed... I don't think it's in the U.S., but I think there are some countries that have slavery still. It's very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate because some people see other people and they treat them like dirt. And I'm not a fan of that. I feel like you should always treat people the same. Like, I feel like people should always be treated with respect. No matter who they are. They can be a man, they can be a girl, they can be white, they can be black, they can be whoever they want to be. People should always be given respect. People should always be treated with respect. That's what I always think. Yeah, it's still around in other countries, unfortunately. It's very unfortunate. But yeah, that's what I think. I feel like any person should be treated with respect. You should always respect anyone, no matter what they look like, no matter what they do. Like, okay, maybe not whatever what they do. Like, the thing is, okay, I don't know. That one's controversial a little bit, because there are some things that people do that are just irredeemable. But also, on the other hand, like, don't judge people with what they look like. That's what I'm trying to say here. Like, I feel like that's just a normal thing. Like, people should just treat people with respect. A lot of people act like jerks to other people. I don't know why they do, but they do. That's the thing. Yeah, that's the worst. I agree, Super Bean. That's the worst thing someone can do. That is one of the worst things someone can do. They should be behind a jail cell if that happens. And Literally Real is also 100% right with that comment. I'm with you as well, Bullet. I agree that... I don't know if it's worse than murder. It's definitely very bad. It's definitely up there with murder, at least. It's horrible. Like, people going after... Like, the thing is, people going after children and pets, they're the worst people on the planet. Those are the worst people on the planet. Those are the worst people on the planet. People going after children and animals. They're the worst people on the planet. Those people should be behind a jail cell for the rest of their life. If it's worse, because they're also... Yeah, there are some people that aren't that. From bashing a Sunrat to ethics. I know, Joshua Star 77 streams are... I go off on tangents a lot. So yeah. But yeah, if anyone who goes after children and animals, they deserve to be in a jail cell for the rest of their life. Hey Josh, can you double hunt on my account? Okay. Usman Pub, I would love to help hunt on your account, but this is the thing. You should never trust anyone else with your account. You should always only hunt on your account. So yeah, I would love to help you double hunt, but you should also not allow other people to hunt on your account. That doesn't even mention the fact that is actually one of the rules in Trade Resort, is to not let other people play on your account. So, do not trust other people to be on your account, even if it's people you trust, because if people trade one of your rare Loomians away, the Loomian Legacy developers don't have to give those Loomians back. So, you need to be very careful. I think you should always hunt on your account. Never let anyone else be on your Roblox account. That's something I will say. These chats get so interesting. I feel like my mouse would have the biggest record. Dasher streams are wild. We range from football to crimes. Yeah, we go everywhere on the streams. We talk about everything. Some people forget that Mutagon... Yeah, Mutagon did commit crimes. It did. He did. That was literally one of the... That's literally one of the side plots of the LL story. That Mutagon legit escaped and committed crimes. Yeah, Mutagon should be in jail. I know, I agree. This event has made my channel grow a lot. Like, I was at 6.3k subscribers to start the event. I'm at 6.71k. Like, I grew over at least 400 subscribers ever since the start of the event, which was awesome. Wait a minute. Does that mean that we're all war criminals because we all caught Mutagon? We all have Mutagon? So we're war criminals now? Oh god! Oh no, we're gonna go to jail now! All the LL player base are gonna go to jail now. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, we're all cooked. We're all screwed. We're going to jail. I have a Mutagon in the box called Jail Cell. Okay, so you're fine. So you won't go to jail. But you release... Okay, literally Real's going to jail. Because he released a Mutagon to the wild. Oh, God. Yeah, we're all going to jail. We're all going to jail. Because we all caught Mutagon. I don't know what Ice Mutagon does. But no, normal Mutagon, that thing... Yeah, that thing is a bad guy. That's a bad Loomian. We need a Sephirite jail. Honestly, who would... If there are Loomians that would be criminals, who would be there? Mutagon would be in a super secure cell. Ragoon is a thief, so he'd probably be in normal security. What would be some other Loomians that'd be in jail? Yeah, Ragoon is the big one. Yeah, working with a criminal is pretty bad. Yeah. What are some other Loomians that are confirmed criminals? Cephalops? I'm not sure. What is Cephalops' lore? I know that the babies eat the mum lore, which is very creepy. But, yeah, Metronet. Yeah, Metronet. Metronet. Metronet is a war criminal. That guy could go to jail. I mean, what Eclipse did in PvP, he belongs in jail. After what he did for multiple seasons. I agree. Eclipse deserves to be in jail just because of what it did in PvP. Oh! Okay, come on, another chance for SA. SA, please! I don't know. I don't know what the other Ice Mutagons are. I don't know. I assume they're also the same, but then again... I don't know. Mutagon... The Mutagon from the story is a criminal. Oh yeah, Soulburst Eruptodon could be one of those. I mean, it's a legit dragon that breathes fire. Yeah, that guy could. Yeah, Ursul. Oh yeah, Ursul can go to jail. Ursul. Yep. Oh yeah, the murderers in the maze. So yeah, Gremlin and Nevermare can go to jail. Protogon. The thing is, Protogon hasn't necessarily killed anyone in the story yet. But even though it was built to kill, it never necessarily... It was intent for kill, but it didn't get a kill yet. So, I don't know about Protogon yet. I don't know about Protogon. I know Mutagon. Mutagon did. Gongolem nerf when? I don't know. I mean, Bunary can become Mutagon. Bunary can become anything at once, so yeah. I guess, yeah, Bunary can go to jail. Oh yeah, Protogon's in the bay. Okay, you're right. Bullet, you're correct. Protogon also goes to jail. You're right. Yep. Bullet, you are right. Protogon also goes to jail. You got me there. Yep. Although... Control of its will. I guess that's fair. Yeah, that Gargoyle attack with Berserk should go to jail. That thing destroys everything. That's because it eats people. Yep, Vesperati, you're going to jail. Yep, Vesperati. If Vesperati eats people, the Vesperati goes to jail. The thing is, I don't know if normal Mutagon goes to jail, but those... reskin Protagons with the lasers, they go to jail. Yep, Bunary goes to jail for identity theft. Yep, Bunary goes to jail. I am going against somebody that is using Mutagon. I haven't seen Mutagon in so long. Mutagon's still very good in PvP. Yeah, Gargolem would just break out. All of the Gargolem forms would break out easy. Did Harvesect absorb life, or does it absorb its own life? Its life force as its ability. But it forces out its own life. In that case, Holly Bunch should also go to jail. What did Holly Bunch do? Oh, that's Stratosaur. Yep. Stratosaur legit has a move called Airstrike and uses explosives. Yep. Stratosaur can go to jail. Not to mention that Sober Stratosaur is used from Dr. Vanta, the villain. So yeah. Solar Stratosaur can go to jail. Yep, Solar Stratosaur is a war criminal. That would actually be a cool little video. Mistletoes are a parasitic plant. Nova Diaz? Yeah, Nova Diaz is legit a 3-headed dragon. I don't know if Nova Diaz did anything bad itself, but it is a 3-headed dragon, so it would kill people. Nova Diaz went on a killing spree after losing its baby. So, yep, he's going to jail. Nova Diaz goes to jail. Festival has to do something wrong if it wants to go to jail. Festival hasn't done anything wrong in the story, at least from what I heard. Any Mind Drain Loomian with... Yeah, any Loomian with Mind Drain goes to jail. So, Ferroglyph, Metronet, Nautolect. Any Loomian with Mind Drain goes to jail. So yeah, any Loomian with Mind Drain goes to jail. So Ferroglyph, Metronet, Nautolect. So yeah, Nautolect and Ferroglyph are the newcomers. Just because Festival destroyed my team once, it doesn't make it jail material. Festival has done nothing wrong. Alright, another 30 minutes. Grand Boss because it's a literal crime boss. It has shackles on its hands, so that means Cramboss must have went to jail. So you know what? Since Cramboss must have been in jail, it must have done something wrong. So Cramboss is also in jail. I mean, it has shackles on it. Ikazune for destroying the temple, that's property damage. Yeah, that's fair. Ikazune can too. But also, I think Ikazune would be on lower. Would be on lower security, not on higher one. It wouldn't be as highly security as the other ones. Heavy Fist 2.0. Exactly, Cramboss has shackles, so he broke out of jail. So he's a fleeing. So Cramboss is a fleeing criminal. So yeah, put Cramboss in jail. So yep, Cramboss deserves to be in jail. Those who follow the light of a Tyranix are reportedly never seen again. So that means Tyranix is kidnapping. So that means Tyranix goes to jail. Oh my god, that could be its own tier list. What Loomians go to jail or not. That could actually be its own tier list. Oh my god, that could actually be its own tier list. That could be its own Loomian Legacy video. Which Loomians have done crimes or not. Soul Harvest Loomians is just murder. So that means Harvestet goes to jail then. Good to know. Harvestet goes to jail. Another free shard. So yeah, oh my god. That would be such a sick tier list to make. If we can figure out which ones are innocent. Maybe we could do that live. We could do that tier list live on stream. That would be, we could do that tier list live on stream. We won't do it tonight because I gotta get the tier list ready. But one of these future streams are gonna do that tier list. Top 10 most malignant Loomians. Minogon might be the worst. It tried to kill the Sephirite Battlestar. Imperior? What did Imperior do? Imperior's creepy. He's in the maze. Did Imperior try to kill? You could just record while doing it on live. I could do that too. Problem is when I record while doing it, the stream doesn't work. I need better internet if I want that to work. I don't know if Rogue Assault or Mind Drain should count. I don't know if any Loomians with those moves should count on the list. A boy... So, Imperior stalks. So, Imperior is a stalker, meaning Imperior should be in jail. Lachette does look like it does evil stuff, but what does Lachette's description say? Does Lachette... Just because Lachette looks like an evil trade, does Lachette actually do anything bad? You think Nova Diaz is worse? Killed way more than Mutagon? Yeah, Nova Diaz is also pretty mean. Malmark because it steals other Loomian's food. So that's stealing. That's theft of food. So Malmark goes to jail. Probably on a lower charge, though. But for Malmark's case, it could also be a course of its nature. Still, though, if we're following by human-like rules, that's stealing. So Malmark would go to jail on theft, but it probably wouldn't be as bad as some of the other Loomians. Does anyone remember Quick Punch Metagon? Yeah, that thing by itself deserved to be in jail. The Loomian is corrupt. It does things it might not want to do. So yeah, corrupt Loomian should not... Any Loomian that's corrupted does not count for the list. Lashana is evil, Frosty the Snowman. But again, just because it looks evil doesn't do anything confirmed evil. It may do evil stuff in PvP, but that doesn't count because legit Loomians are fighting each other. Dorgo steals eggs from other Loomians, so I guess, yeah, he goes in jail for theft. Bywarn destroyed a village? If Bywarn destroyed a village, then Bywarn's a war criminal. That thing can go to jail. What would you consider being under the influence or just being under influence? I think if you're corrupt by the evil shard, so you're under the so you are out of control there. But if you're not corrupted, then you are in control, I would say. Unless, I don't know. Yeah, Imperior seems like jail material. Might go to jail since it needs life energy to break out of its mirror. Oh. So Moraith might be a case of going in jail too. Have you ever thought of doing an in-case Cosmere? I haven't been thinking about in-case Cosmere. I've been thinking about doing cracked Cosmere at some point. I want to showcase Enchanted Coat, Cosmere cracked with Frost Breath. Because Frost Breath lowers the opposing speed of the opposing Loomian. So if a Zulong switches into a Cosmere, and I click Frost Breath, that's the first Skeleton Duskin of the stream, by the way. It can actually outspeed a very nimble Zulong after a nimble Frost Breath. Can't wait for Route 9? Yeah, Route 9 is... I'm pretty excited for Route 9. It does since Nevermare was in the maze. Yeah, my mask does steal a lot of materials with its mask. So yeah, you know what? My mask also goes to jail. I know, maybe this month. I feel like it's going to get delayed. I feel like Route 9 is going to get delayed because, you know, Loomian Legacy update gets delayed kind of stuff. But I feel like if it does get delayed, it will only be delayed for a month. It will only be delayed all the way till December. And then after it comes out, Christmas comes out. So, for Loomian Legacy content creation, we are cooking. I mean, Cosmere is a meteorite. It's just floating in space. And meteorites crash on Earth. And while meteorites do destroy stuff, Cosmere is kind of a thing of its nature. So I don't know. Cosmere is pretty controversial. I don't know if it belongs in jail or not. So I don't know if it decides to crash into stuff. So Sinogre attacks. So Sinogre goes to jail. Wow, we've a lot of jail talk this stream from the J-Star. Alright, Two-Tail Pity, wish me luck. Wish me luck, Two-Tail Pity. All I want is Christmas, is Route 9 before December ends. I agree. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Wish me luck. Please. Please. Boo! It's a worm! Run! How did we start this conversation? We started this conversation on talking... Oh, come on! Back to back again! I mean, it would have only been an alpha Dractus, but still. Come on, LL. Stop doing this to me. We were talking about holidays, and then we talked about Christopher Columbus. And then we talked about him potentially owning slaves, which I wasn't sure if he did or not. And then I was talking about why slavery is bad. Then we had a moral lesson, and then we talked about which Loomians belong in jail or not. That's how we got into this conversation. We went on so far on a tangent. But that would be such an interesting video. Like, which Loomians belong in jail or not. He did? Okay, so he did. Alright. Good to know. I went so far off topic. I think after these 30 minutes, maybe I'll do a little PvP after these 30 minutes, if that's okay for everyone. We may be 2 hours into the stream, but guess what? I'm still feeling pretty good. Almost like the Squid Games LL's video. Yeah, it kind of feels like that a little bit. Zulong caused Storm of Destruction. Gorgo steals Exo. Does that mean Zulong goes to jail for causing thunderstorms that kill people? Oh, and Zulong gets angry too, I believe is... I don't think he's a nice dragon when he's angry. So you know what that means? Zulong goes to jail! What time is it for you? I don't necessarily want to say what time zone I live in, but I think a lot of my viewers know what time zone I live, unfortunately. So I think the chat might tell you, but I won't say. PvP, but use a criminal-only team. Well, that would be fun. Ragoon is just your typical thief. He's just your... He doesn't seem like... I don't know. I don't even know if Ragoon is that bad of a guy. He just likes to steal stuff. He's just that mischievous thief that likes to steal stuff. Know what I mean? Like, he's learned to be in jail, but still. Wiki is innocent because he's a support move user. Yeah! So that means Wiki's confirmed innocent. It can poison other things, but still, even then, it's a support Loomian, so it supports the rest of the team. Yeah, Ragoon is your typical, stereotypical thief. Full team of only birds. That would be fun. A full team of birds would be fun. A Loomian Legacy movie would be amazing. I could imagine the potential that could be done there. Also, that is a corrupt wild Isle. I don't think I've had one of these yet. Actually looks pretty cool in the corrupt form. Him can do the same thing now that he's a good guy. Dun, dun, dun. Bywarn destroyed a village overnight. So yeah, Bywarn's a war criminal. So that thing belongs in jail. Yeah, Ragoon is a Looney Tunes villain compared to Mutagon. Like, Ragoon is that likable bad guy, where he actually has morals, but he just does stuff for fun. Mutagon, on the other hand, he just kills. Yeah, we gotta have all kinds of villains for a criminal team. We gotta have the evil bad guys, and we gotta have the comedically funny bad guys. Yeah, Imperior does not look like a good guy. I agree, Imperior is not a good guy. I know, Mutagon has been confirmed to be a murderer. If anyone's curious about the World Series game, Blue Jays are up 42. They are 6 innings away from winning. The Blue Jays are 6 innings away, or 6 outs away. Banfino bully. So yep, Banfino's a bully. Does bully make it go to jail? That I don't know about. Yeah, Wiki, Whippledrift. Yeah, those two are good guys. I agree. Yeah, but that's LOPVP. It's kind of used for sport, so... And technically, they don't kill each other. They technically only faint. So... They technically don't kill each other. They technically only faint. So... Yeah, everything's fair game. Bafano is that one guy in school who rage baits you and then calls the teacher. Yeah, that's basically Banfino with its bully ability. Yep. Exactly. It's like boxing. Thing is, you know why the Loomian Legacy devs only say faint and not knocked out. Because, you know, kids play the game, so yeah. All Soul Burst and Raging Drago and Overgrown Guardian as well. As all the Soul Burst raid Loomians tend to kill at least... Okay, so all the Soul Burst Loomians go to jail. So Soul Burst Drago, Overgrown Guardian, all the Loomians with a Soul Burst go to jail. Good to know. Yeah, we have boxers and sumo wrestlers. So I don't think wrestling or sumo beetle would go to jail. They're just boxers and wrestlers doing their own thing. Yeah, Pokemon's also faint as well. How do you get into your viewers for PvP? Servers for PvP? I play very randomly. Sometimes I don't really have a necessary time I do PvP. I just kind of play when I do it. But if I'm in a server, I always play in Dream Teams. I always build Dream Teams because I don't want to rally and TP train the Loomians. Plus, it's way easier to team build on Dream Teams than it is than building them live. Yeah, Cathorn's not living that. Cathorn's... Oh, no. Cathorn will live that. You know why? Because that Cathorn is holding a clutch plushie. Craptanus defending his land? Yeah, Craptanus is samurai. I don't know if it does anything bad, though. So I don't know if it belongs in jail. Alright. Venusaur stabs and kills its prey with poison. So that means Venusaur is a murderer, but the thing is does it murder off of feeding its own life? Or does it just murder for fun? Because it's a fossil. Fossils are weird because life is different in the past, and if they're creatures living off their own... Sorry, I just flipped my phone by accident. But if it's creatures living off their own life, trying to stay alive, then that feels a little different than things killing just for the sake of killing. You know what I mean? That is something I don't know about. We gotta get Endeavor, Counter, and some other stuff. I agree. We gotta get Counter. We need Endeavor, too. Endeavor would be funny. Savage Horn on Sumo Beetle would make sense, actually. Like, the thing is, he still kills stuff to eat, but also humans do. We kill animals to eat all the time, so... Technically, none of us are innocent. Okay, so yeah, in that case, we would be the criminals, not the creatures themselves. So that's fair. So that is fair, actually. Okay, so you Typhoon might not be... So you Typhoon is like anger from Inside Out, apparently. Causing hurricanes and killing people? Yeah! Although you Typhoon is also a fossil. It just feels kind of weird. But yeah, if he enjoys killing, then yeah, that's jail. That's easy jail time. We the villains all along. Yeah, us humans are the villains all along. Both in real life and in the game. Oh yeah, Samarine. But Samarine, that was the... I thought Samarine was a good Loomian, but there was that... That one was corrupted. So what is Samarine, actually? I know I'm wasting boost, I just want to say. Can fit a single human passenger into his cockpit, allowing personal underwater... This allows Blue Quartz scientists to start our deep discoveries. So Samarine itself doesn't have anything bad going for it. It was just that one particular one that was corrupted. So I don't know if that counts. I don't think that counts. Oh, Vocaloa! Savage Greed! Oh, yeah, Vocaloa is guilty. Kills with teammates and gets a stat boost. Yep, guilty! 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 Yep, Vocaloa's guilty. Baroche is a roach, so trespassing property would be... Yep, that is a crime broken from Baroche, but it also is a creature of its own spot. But yeah, you'd definitely be on a lower charge. I don't know. Yeah, trespassing is bad, but I think it would be a lower charge. Garbantis should go to jail for littering. How does someone get into a Samarine? They just kind of go across. There's actually a mount, the Samarine mount. Exactly, like that's saying like if Torty's evil. Torty slapped a kid, but he was corrupted. So yeah. He was corrupted, he couldn't control himself. So that doesn't count. Gravestone and Obolos are innocent, they're just graving. What is Obolos's and Gravestone's bios? What did they say? Garbantis makes traps for people. So yep, Garbantis goes to jail. A really bug that need to go to jail forever is the Tarantula Hawk Wasp. Go look at how they reproduce. Oh yeah, I know about the Tarantula Hawk. I know a lot about the Tarantula Hawk. They are vicious to those poor spiders. I never thought I'd ever say poor and spiders in the same sentence, but I did. But Badger's interesting because it causes active deforestation by punching down trees. That is actually interesting. Would that be jail? Probably. Garbantis is a war criminal. Or war engineer. Nemesis. What is Nemesis's, like, bio? Nemesis looks evil. But is it actually evil? That is something that's two different things. Is Nemesis actually evil? Like, Nemesis was broken in rank Season 0, but I don't necessarily want to use what a Loomian does in rank to determine what their status is. I want to know what they do in the lore. What do they do in the LL universe? That is fair. It is training itself because it is a brawler type. Although, punching trees does not work in real life. I know it works in Minecraft, but punching trees does not work in real life. So he's probably just hurting his own hand while doing it. Sorry if I keep going on and off the chat. I'm just trying to... I've been looking to see how the game's going. Blue Jays do have a runner on. Could someone take a look at Slavice? I budget tree once because of Minecraft, and that was a nice hospital visit. Yeah. Oh yeah, Nimure's probably... Yeah, Nimure's innocent. Nimure's probably innocent. So that means if Nemesis is anti-Nimue, then it probably is the opposite of Nimue. Yeah, if you... Fun fact, if the human punches a wall, the wall always wins. Same for trees. Yep, we talked about Charonix. Charonix is a war criminal. So Charonix is in jail. Yep, that's what the Tarantula Hawks do, and it's not a very pretty. It's not a very pretty sight for the spider's abdomen. Yeah, the spiders I think die from it too, which is just it's brutal. Totally punched a tree in real life and it actually fell down. It probably was a very weak tree then, because usually the tree always wins. So that tree was probably already dead when you punched it down. Oh, the spiders do sometimes survive? I did not know that. Yeah, they keep it alive as long as possible. They're just paralyzed and on their back. The tarantula spiders. Okay, so Nemesis goes to jail. Good to know. Nemesis goes to jail. I think every spirit type, with the exception of my goat, Dusk, has some type of criminal. Yeah, spirit types are not nice. They're not a nice typing. Although we don't know Obolos. Obolos is a gravestone, but it's just a gravestone. Like, what does Obolos do? Does Obolos deserve to be in jail? I don't know. The dolphins are not nice. Dolphins are not nice creatures, surprisingly. Montreal goes for jail. for shooting trash at people. Yep, that's a jail. Yep, Dybor goes to jail for vandalizing. Okay, let's look. Let's look at Oblos's bio. If it even has one, of course. Oblos cherishes friendship more than anything. Oblos can be found guarding the resting place of the long-forgotten souls. They have befriended before they meet their end. So you know what that means? He's innocent. So I guess not all spirit types is bad. Oblos is innocent. Oblos is innocent then. Oblos is innocent. So yeah, Oblos is innocent then. Good to know. I see Pyrex is a construction Loomian. Oh, there's actually another Loomian that's nice. Hunder. Hunder is a legit police dog. Hunder is innocent. Hunder's innocent because Hunder's a police dog. See, Hunder's an innocent. So Hunder's innocent. If Angry Slavice will take their anger out and puncture stuff with fangs. Yeah. Oh yeah, Hunter was mentioned. Okay, fair. Yeah, Slavice is mean then. So Slavice goes to jail. Hi, Sherbot PvP. Welcome to the stream. We're talking about which Loomian should be in jail or not. It's a pretty interesting stream. Alright, the Blue Jays are 6 outs away from winning. Calf Note? I mean, it's a cow. Calf Note's a cow. What did it ever do? It's an animal. It's a wild animal. Geklo should be in jail? Should Geklo be in jail? Let me check. What does it do? What does Geklo do? It's annoying during playthroughs because it always has dodge. But what does Geklo do? Geklos feast on the special material found within their habitat, their glowing substance that secretes from their skin. They're just lizards. I mean, they could tase you, but they don't want to tase you. They're just creatures in their natural habitat doing their own thing. So yeah, I don't think Geklos are mean. Yeah, with the early game, all the trainers have Geklos, and they click dodge. Oh, Ursul's going to jail. Easy. Because their Territorials one kicked the man off a cliff. Ouch. Geklos murder penguins? Eh? I've never heard of that before. I've never heard of them murdering penguins. Oh! Breed Icicle's entry. Is it prison worthy? I'll do that after these boosts run out. I gotta go sleep. Have a good hunt. Alright. Thanks for joining the stream, Kellen Wong. Oh! Geklo's murder penguins because Sherbot is a penguin and Sherbot's weak to electric. Oh, I guess that makes sense then. So yeah, that makes sense. Does Sherbot even... Does Geklo even beat Sherbot in a 1v1? I actually think Sherbot wins that matchup, surprise. Unless it's Thunderstorms, Thunder Blast, Geklo. It would have to be... I did see your comment. I'm not thinking about doing any... I haven't been thinking about doing any collabs just because I don't know, I have stuff I kind of want to do. But I will think about it. I'm not sure when I'll do a collab yet. Like, I don't really know you too much. I watched a couple of your videos, but that's kind of it. So, I don't know if I want to necessarily do a collab yet. I want to make sure I know a person first before I do a collab with them. Like, I talk with them on Discord, if I talk to them live on stream. Like, the thing is, I want to know a person first before I actually do a live stream or collab with them. Like, the reason why I do collabs with Speeder is because I'm a long-known viewer from one of his videos, and also, we've talked live a couple times, so, yeah. Same with Cotton Stoops. Cotton Stoops is, I been on some of his streams because we've talked to each other live. We've been on a tournament team before. So we have known history. Not necessarily in real life, but you know what I mean. A Jamie collab would be cool, actually. We're being watched by Sherbot? Yeah, we have a Sherbot. Jamie collab would be cool. I know, I would actually love to do a Jamie collab at some point. I haven't texted him yet on Discord. I don't know if he would respond. I would love to give him... I would love to do a one-on-one. Not a battle, but like it would be a... Me and Jamie talk about PvP stuff. And I would ask him questions about the meta. I would ask him questions about the meta. How some of his developer cycles go. How hard it is to actually develop the Loomians themselves when it comes to PvP. Like, I have a lot of questions I would love to ask Jamie. What does he think about the PvP community? And does he plan on adding more PvPers in the future? Like, that's the thing. Like, there's a lot of interesting questions I would love to ask Jamie. That would be so interesting. I would love to ask some questions. Yeah, I think it'd be very unlikely, because the thing is I feel like some of the questions I want to ask, some of them are very... There's a couple of them that are definitely very controversial, like, that might hurt Jamie. You know what I mean? Like, one of my questions might be, what does the PvP... What do you feel like? How do you feel about the PvP community as it is? Like, it's just... I gotta be very careful with my questions, I feel like. I like Jamie. I actually personally like Jamie as a balancer. I just don't like that he's the only balancer. I would like to have a community of people that balance with him. You know what I mean? I feel like that would be the best way to balance in the future. Jamie could still be the only balancer, but have like a community of people that talk about balancing decisions, that talk about certain metas and certain stuff. Icicle is a lonely spirit that mimics the shape of a gift in hopes that children will want to play with it. Oh. That's sad. Thing is, he is alone, but he's hoping children play with it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Is it actually lonely, or does it have other intentions in mind? That I don't know about. Maybe I'm looking too far into it. Maybe it is just alone. I don't know. I know, like, that's the thing that's actually... That I don't know about. I'm gonna do another 15 minutes, and then I'll end the stream. I'll do another 15 minutes. Hope Soulburst Icicle gets nerfed, so he is real... Soulburst Icicle's fine, honestly. Soulburst Icicle is honestly not even the best Bane of Haste Loomian in the game. Infernix is a better Bane of Haste Loomian. Is a better Bane of Haste Loomian compared to Soulburst Icicle. I know it sounds crazy, but yeah, Infernix is a better Bane of Haste setter than Icicle. Harmonize. I mean, I guess Icicle may have a better defensive typing, maybe. It would actually beat Gargolem. That's interesting, actually. Yeah, Gargolem defense is a good Bane of Haste setter, because that is good. It's a Bane of Haste setter that isn't weak to Ancient. Because every other Bane of Haste setter is at least weak to Ancient. Because the Bane of Haste is an Ancient type move. So most Ancient types get Bane of Haste. And most Spirit types get it too. Which Spirits are weak to Bane of Haste, or weak to Ancients. I agree, Red Dragon plays. Instead of Assertive, it should have had Heavy Fist. I mean, it makes sense. He's holding Heavy Fist as part of its animation. That would also make Knockout a lot better Loomian, too. It buff the attack of Vital Jab. And it will... Will it only buff Vital? It will buff Quick Punch, too. There's a Metronoli. Are you USA? It should have been Heavy Fist. I don't know why it wasn't given Heavy Fist. Would Heavy Fist boost Primal Slash? That I'm not sure about. Maybe at the end of stream I'll go to the damage calculator and test that. Yeah, that's unfortunate for that. Do you know that the Dolphins are the only team to never win a playoff game since 2000? Oh my god, they really haven't. Holy crap. They've been to the playoffs a few times, but they legit have not won a playoff game since the Dan Marino days. Oh my god, the Dolphins are cursed. Ouch. They are invasive species, but they're also species, too. They're not necessarily domesticated. I wonder if any Loomians have banned weapons that would make them go to jail. Yeah, that would be interesting. Like, Perdigon technically has a cannon. We need something like Fungus Curse, but for Spirit and Brawler. I know, Heavy Fist makes so much sense for Knockout. And it would make it so much better on a Bane of Haste as well. It would actually be a good Bane of Haste setter, because it would actually do damage without its Watcher ability. Because Watcher is such a hit or miss ability, because if you don't run Bane of Haste, you underspeed everything. But you do get the boost from Watcher. But if you are under Bane of Haste and you go first, you lose that Watcher damage boost. So it's just kind of weird. Makes me feel like a dolphin, like, with pufferfish. Yeah. Alright. Here comes Pity. This might be the last Pity of the stream, so wish me luck. Here we go. Wish me luck. Please. Oh, why are all the Gammas worm? You don't even deserve to live. Just get out of here. Get slashed. That would be funny. A Bane of Haste team, but all of them are 100 plus speed. That would be kind of funny. I'm ranking up to Hyper 3. Good luck. I hope your ranking up goes well. Be ready for the Furious 5 teams. Get ready for Lumi Shankar Golem Attack and Fog Ursul, because those two team structures are very dangerous. Yeah, that Pity did not go well. How's the World Series game going? The Dodgers scored a run! They hit a home run! Oh my god. So the Dodgers are within 1. The Dodgers are within 1. Maybe I should turn on the game. Maybe I should actually turn on the game. You know what? I'm going to turn it on. I'll watch it. Of course I can't turn on the screen. But I'm going to turn it on. Of course I'm going to have the volume down. I'm going to watch this live. We got to watch this together. I don't know if any of y'all are baseball fans, but you know what? We got to watch this. We got to watch this happen. Wait, did I make a thumbnail? I did. Okay, I did make a thumbnail for the video. Good. Alright, here it is. Here we are. Yep, that's the World Series right there. Yeah, the Blue Jays are up 1. I'm Canadian, but I don't like baseball that much. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, Canadian team is in the World Series. He quit. I ranked you. Too long? They did actually change the rules. In 2023, they changed it. Oh! Oh! Clement crushed the ball! That's a double! The Blue Jays get a leadoff double in the bottom of the 8th. I think they need an insurance run because the Dodgers will not give up without a fight. My friend calls hockey legal murder. Yeah, that's basically what hockey is. Yeah, baseball's fun to play. It's not as good of a sport to watch, but it's fun to play. It's a really fun sport to play. I played a lot of crush ball. Good. Yeah, it's good. If you crush a ball, you hit the ball hard. You have a good chance of scoring a run if you crush a ball. Crushing a baseball is good. It's good. Not if you're pitching, but if you're hitting, it's good. Oh, are they going to put in playoff Kershaw? Oh, Odiaga. Oh, did they intentionally? Oh, no, they're pitch running Clement. Okay. Most Super Bowl wins of all time? That's Pittsburgh. That's the Pittsburgh Steelers, I believe. I believe the Pittsburgh Steelers have the most Super Bowl wins. It's between Pittsburgh and New England. I think they're the two teams with the most wins. I think they're tied, actually. Pittsburgh, they're tied with 6, I believe. Pittsburgh and New England. They're the teams with the most Super Bowl wins. Both with 6. Let me drink some water. I got some water! Gotta sell a sting. Yeah, wrestling does not need Brawn Boost. I agree. I agree. It does not need Brawn Boost. Walker, do you just want wrestling to be Ursul Part 2? We do not want another Ursul. At least with wrestling, spirit types can convincingly wall it most of the time. But still. Can Canada finally win a World Series? Yeah, they've only had one win in Canada in the last decade. And that's the Raptors from the NBA. Last time the Blue Jays won the World Series was 1993. They are 3 outs away, and they have a runner at second. So they have a chance to score more runs. Which NFL team is a community-owned team? Is that the Green Bay Packers? Do you like basketball? I watch it from time to time, but I'm not... My biggest sports I'm a fan of is baseball and football. And I watch hockey when that reaches the playoffs. That's kind of it, really. I do play a lot of sports, but I play them from like time to time. So who are they putting in? The Dodgers. Who are they putting in? Yeah, wrestling is just a one-punch deal. So who are they putting? Oh, they're talking about all the big home runs. Joe Carter in Game 6. Jose Bautista, Game 5. George Springer in Game 7 of the ALCS. Want to watch basketball? Yep, Green Bay Packers. Bo Bichette hit one in Game 7 too. So yeah, this is a big moment. Thing is, they have a runner at second. The Blue Jays, I think they need an insurance run. Like, the thing is, there are 3 outs away. They are 3 outs away. So who's coming in? Oh, it's Blake Snell coming in. Is Blake Snell coming in? They're bringing in Blake Snell. So they're bringing in Blake Snell in the 7th. Oh, Yamamoto is available. Oh, no, Glasnow's coming in. Wait, is he? Oh, no, Blake Snell's coming in. Okay, Blake Snell's in. He's their ace. Although he's been lit up in the World Series so far. They're doing some changing of the mound stuff. Wintrix, Borealis, Aklos, plus whatever Hail Center could all benefit. I agree. There's a lot. Hail could be very good. How many teams were there when the NFL was established in 1920? I actually don't remember. I don't know that much far back. I feel like 8 teams? 8 teams would make sense. Would it be 4 or would it be 8? I'm gonna say 8. Oh, back to back with the corrupt. Wrestling's solid and ignorant. Thing is, Wobblistic is better. Wobblistic is a better ignorant. Loomian. No, more? Oh, more? 10? Did they have like 5? Oh, no. 10? It's either 10 or 12. It'd be one of those two. Metro. 16? 16 teams in 1920? 16? Nope, not a say. Would be the best at sports. That could be a cool little thing. Don Mattingly, Road to World Series. 17. This could be Don Mattingly's first. Really? He's a manager? Oh, he's a coach. Okay. 14 teams? So it's probably 14 then. 14, 7 teams per division. Jimenez showing bunt. That's a ball. Ball 1. More than 12, less than 16. Yep, 14 teams. Hey, I got it. Yeah, Jimenez showing bunt, but the third baseman is in. So I don't know if he can get the bunt or... You kind of need the small ball. You need to get that runner to third if you're the Blue Jays. You need any insurance runs if possible. He got it off! It's foul. Foul ball. Sorry if I'm not talking about which Loomians would be good at sports. I'm kind of just curious of the World Series game. I'm watching it right now while streaming. I'm kind of just watching it and see how it goes. Yeah, Tatsa would be good. That's sports. For the criminal Loomians, you can only do fully evolved Loomians. Yeah, only fully evolved. I agree. Only fully evolved. I guess that's fair. Gemini's showing Bun again. He's faking! He swung! Oh my god, he caught it! Max Muncy caught it! Wow, what a play by Max Muncy at third. What is the longest field goal ever made in the NFL? Well, Justin Tucker hit a 66-yard field goal in the regular season. But in this preseason, there was a 70-yard field goal that was made in the preseason by Cam Little. So, technically, Cam Little hit the longest field goal with 70 yards. Yeah, tots up in baseball would make sense. It's Springer's back up. He's 3 for 4. Yeah, Gargoyle's speed would be fast, and it could fly. One level a day? Nice! So you're getting your mastery up. That's good. Springer, hit it! Foul. 0-2. Can Blake Snell escape this inning? Can Blake Snell escape this inning and keep this a one-score game? Yeah, Mutagon would be amazing at basketball. It's big. It's rough. Yeah, Mutagon would win. Yeah, Mutagon would be the ultimate basketball player. How many teams have never won the Super Bowl? Okay, let me think about this. It's so tough because there's a lot going on. Oh, Springer struck out. How many teams have not won? So, the Jets won, Chiefs won. Okay, Jets won. Dolphins won. Patriots won. Bills did not win, so that's 1. Falcons did not win, which that's good. Carolina did not win, so 3. Dallas won. Commanders won. Giants won. Eagles won. 49ers won. Seattle won. Hold on. I'm thinking about it. Wait. Cardinals did not win. Wait! Home run? Oh, no, that was the Bichette homer. Okay. That was just a replay. Okay, wait. Okay, 3 more left. Cardinals 4. So Cardinals is 4. Rams 1. Okay. I can do this, guys. I can do this. Packers 1. 5 for the Lions. 6 for the Vikings. Bears 1. Okay. Yeah, Bears 1. So... I'm gonna get this, Daniel. Don't worry. I'm gonna get this. So 6 so far. Chiefs 1. Broncos 1. Chargers did not win. So 7. Chargers did not win. And Raiders 1. So that's 7. 7. Okay. 7. Are there any other NFC teams? I think I did all the NFC. Yeah, I did all of NFC. AFC, I did 2 divisions. What are the other 2 divisions I've been missing? I'm missing 2. Texans did not win, so 8. Jags did not win, 9. Titans did not win, 10. Geez, the AFC South sucks. Good to know. What's the other team in the South? So Titans, Jags, Colts 1. So yeah, Colts 1. So that's still 10. There's 1 division I'm missing. By the way, I'm out of boost. So there's 1 division I'm missing. So right now I'm on 10. Which division am I missing? I'll find it. So I did West, South, East. North is what I'm missing. So the AFC North is... Let me look at the AFC North real quick. Oh yeah, the AFC North. Steelers. Bengals did not win, so 11. Browns did not win, 12. So 12 teams. 12 teams have not won the Super Bowl. 12 teams have not won. It looks like the Blue Jays will leave a runner at second, meaning I might as well do another 15 minutes now that I'm watching the World Series game. So 12 teams have not won the World Series. Got Bills, Falcons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, 12 teams. Unless I'm missing one, I think it's 12 teams that have not won. I got it! I think that's the answer. Honestly, I could see Your Snack as a good defender. Yeah, Your Snack is... Yeah, it is slow, is the problem. Dorgo could be a crazier shoot guard or point guard. I agree, I could see that. Alright, we're heading to the bottom of the 9th. Or, no, top of the 9th for baseball. Yep. Hey, I got it. Yeah, Waka Laka would be the completely fair and unbiased referee. I could see it, but I would also like agility to make acrobatic saves. Yeah, that would. We're heading to the top of the 9th now of the World Series. So, can the Dodgers score 1 run in 3 outs? Can the Dodgers score 1 run and keep this alive? If not, if the Blue Jays get 3 outs, then they will win their first World Series in 32 years. If not, if the Dodgers score 1, it will be a tie game going to the bottom. And if they score more, and then if they get 3 outs, the Dodgers will win back-to-back World Series and confirm themselves as the next MLB dynasty. What will happen? Honestly, I have no idea. We'll see. We'll see. Here we go. It's coming. Stop with these commercials. Just head right to the top of the dive. I really want to see it. Please. Sorry if I'm not reading any comments. So you wouldn't make their kicks weaker with baffle. Yeah, you would actually. Yeah, Your Snack could baffle in soccer. Here comes the end of the MLB season coming up soon. What if this game goes into 18 innings like Game 3 did? That would actually be insane. Yeah, Your Soul could be a good forward. Your Soul could be a good forward in basketball. I could see that. This stream has went everywhere. Everything has happened in this stream. This might be one of my favorite streams I've ever done. What is the oldest team in the NFL? Oldest team in the NFL? Ah, okay. Oldest team. Chicago Bears and Green Bay Packers are 2 of the oldest. The Browns, maybe? I don't know if the Browns are old. I don't know how old the Browns are. It's the older ones that I probably don't... I'm not going to know about as much. I'm just going to say your hand is 1898. I'll just say Chicago Bears and call it. Chicago Bears and Green Bay Packers, because that rivalry is one of the oldest. But I don't know what the oldest team is. Alright, Jeff Hoffman's in the game. Miles Straw's in left, who's a defensive substitution. One of the best defensive left fielders in the game of baseball. Platinum Glove winner last year. Oh no, Stephen Kwan was the winner. Never mind, I lied. Kiki Hernandez, Alan Payas, and Shohei Ohtani as the final 3. So Shohei will get an at-bat. Shohei Ohtani will get an at-bat. Neither. Ah. Cleveland Browns? Did the Browns exist in 1898? I thought they were later. They were good in the 40s and 50s. 1-2 count to Kiki Hernandez. Kiki Hernandez, who's known for his clutch hitting. We have a closer in Game 7 of the 9th inning, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. 1-2 count, no outs, no one on. Jeff Hoffman's pitching. Kiki Hernandez, 1 for 3 today. Usually clutch in the postseason. Swings at junk. That is a strikeout. The Blue Jays are 2 outs away from winning the World Series. 10th oldest. Question, is it a team that's in the modern NFL right now, or is it a team that got disbanded? I might need a hint. Miguel Rojas in the game, 1 for 8 in the postseason, has a single in the 5th inning, 250 batting average in the postseason. If Miguel Rojas can find a way to get on base, the Dodgers will be in a good situation. Slider in the dirt, strike 1. Because Rojas, swing and a miss. It's a modern NFL. Okay. I gotta think about this a little bit. Jeff Hoffman is standing. Ready to pitch. Delivery's out. Low in the dirt. 89, 87 slider in the dirt. The count is 1-1. Another Celesting. Nice. Let's see if it's SA. Portagon coming in. Miles Straw getting ready over there at left. He's a really good outfielder. Not a good hitter, but a really good outfielder. Bears are the second oldest. Packers are the third oldest. Low. 2-1 count. All right, here we go. I'm going to predict... It's probably something so obvious, but I can't think of it. Which division is the team in? 2-1 count. Ball is up. Can Vladimir Guerrero get it? It is foul. 2-2 count. Forgetting about Chiante really fast. Priority light dash. It stops priority mesmerizing. Yeah, that's a good one to have on a team. Which division is this team in? That might do it, because I don't know too much about the old school teams. Miguel Rojas, 2-2 count. Miguel Rojas needs to find a way to get on base to get Shohei up with the runner in scoring position. Ball's hit. Foul ball. NFC West. Okay. Oh, okay. I know what it is. It's the 49ers, isn't it? It's the 49ers, isn't it? It's gotta be the 49ers, right? It can't be... Wait. Nah. It's the Cardinals, isn't it? Oh! A slider up and in. Barely missed the zone. Full count. Is it the Cardinals? There's no way it's the Cardinals, right? There's no way. Oh my god! The Cardinals. That's insane. Dude, they've done nothing in all that time. Jeez. 3-2 count. Close miss. Jeff Hoffman pitches. A strike, and Miguel Rojas hit the ball, and it's gone! We have a tie game! We have a tie game in the Game 7 of the World Series! The close 2-2 miss has resulted into a hanging slider from Jeff Hoffman, and Miguel Rojas has crushed the baseball, and it is a tie game in the top of the 9th in the World Series. Oh my god! He hung the slider! He hung it! The Blue Jays made the umps get in their head! That was a ball! That 2-2 pitch was a ball. You can't let the umps get in your head. And now Shohei is up. Shohei crushes the ball. It's up, though. It's going to be an out. Oh, my God. The Dodgers tied it. Miguel Rojas. Miguel Rojas. Doing the thing. Unbelievable. Unbelievable scenes. So who's going to come in for the bottom of the 9th for the Dodgers? They need to get at least one more run here. But it is 2 outs. So Dodgers still in a severe high-pressure situation. Unless Will Smith hits a home run here. And he has to see CR7 for the old color scheme. I think that Sear Knight would be cold. Yeah, Sear Knight would cook as a striker. Yeah, the car. Oh my god. Oh, he's hanging in the slider, but it's 0-2. 0-2 to Will Smith. First home run since September 19th for Miguel Rojas. One of the most clutch home runs in Dodgers history right there. Maybe other than Freddie Freeman in Game 3 and Freddie Freeman 2024 Game 1. This World Series has gotten really interesting all of a sudden. We might legit have extra innings in a World Series game. We might legit have extra innings. Can Will Smith crush this ball? He needs to crush it. 2-2. Thing is, he has to crush it. He has to crush the ball because if he gets to the bottom of the 9th, the Dodgers are always going to be in the down position. 3-2. Uh-oh. He doesn't want to throw that slider up. Jeff Hoffman is traumatized from throwing the slider. This is insane. I hope the Blue Jays win, but I don't care. Oh! Oh, he's called strike 3 on ball 4! Oh, Will Smith gets robbed. We're going to the bottom of the 9th. What were the Steelers called before they changed their name to the Steelers? That I might not know about. I don't know that much about the old school. Were they the Steeler 3-star state? I don't know. The Pittsburgh Miners? No, Pittsburgh Steel? The Pittsburgh... It has to be something mechanical, right? The Steelers. Is this a trick question, or is this just normal? I don't know. The Pittsburgh Pirates? Were they called the Pirates before they were called the Steelers? The Pirates? The Pirates, right? So they were called the Pirates before the Pittsburgh Pirates? Oh my god, so the Pirates were a football team before baseball. Interesting. I'm gonna drink some water, because my voice is dead. These Game 7 of the World Series is intense. I can't believe the Dodgers tied it. Miguel Rojas! A career journeyman backup makes the clutch hit to keep the Dodgers in the series. Unbelievable. You love to see it. Unless you're a Blue Jays fan. But can the Blue Jays win at the bottom? Who are the Dodgers going to bring in is the question. I personally want the Blue Jays to win. But I don't care. If the Dodgers win, I wouldn't be upset. I just like the Blue Jays team better. And I like their fans better than the Dodgers fans. Oh, Blake Snell's staying out there. Oh my god, they're keeping Blake Snell out there. I don't know if I agree with that. I think you have to go right to Rose Sasaki and hope for the best. I don't agree with this. I think they're keeping 265 after trailing after 18 innings. Last win, 1988 Game 1 in World Series. Here we go. What team did the Steelers merge with during World War II? Oh, Arceros. Really? 3 before Pity? That was 3 before Pity. Oh, not the end of the world, I guess. I just want to see if you're... I will get one more Pity at least. Yeah, it'd have to be something like that. Oh, it's trying to get me with traps. Like, Snell needs to survive the inning. One more till Pity, wish me luck. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., it will be faced. Alright, here comes my Pity. Wish me luck. Bad. Terrible. Not so good. Very bad Pity. Vladimir Guerrero is up. Vladimir Guerrero is up. Blake Snell pitches. That's a 2-0 count. You don't want to walk Vladimir Guerrero Jr. because you'll get a runner at first. We'll see, though. You have to pitch to him. Well, Vladimir Guerrero ended it right here. He's 0 for 3 today, but he has an intentional walk, which did result in one of their runs. 3-0. Swing. Swing 3-0, please. Vladimir, swing. Swing, 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 swing. Swing 3-0. He's going to give you something to hit. He did! Oh, really? It stayed in the park. Sorry, I ripped my bike out. I'm so sorry. I ripped my bike out. My accident. It was an accident. It was an accident. I thought he did it. I thought he crushed it. I thought that was it, but it's not. It stayed in at the warning track. Okay, last pit. Last fine on this boost. Nothing. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, Bichette's in. You might legit reach extra innings. Does anyone want to do some PvP while I watch this? I don't want to end the stream. I want to watch this with y'all. Of course, I can't turn on the baseball game because MLB copyright stuff. But yeah. I guess we'll do some PvP then. We'll do some PvP. We'll do a little bit while we wait. Because I don't want to hunt. Bubba shut up. 1-1 count. That's a ball. 2-1. Alright, let's do this, guys. Let's do a little bit of PvP. I'm not using the Furious 5. That team is not fun. I'll just use... Bichette! That's Kid! Base hit! Boba Bichette with a base hit. I guess I'll just use the... Do I use the split team? I like the Gus team. Let's use that. So the Blue Jays do have a base runner. And they're bringing in a pitch runner. Again, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, former Ranger coming into the game. Former Yankee, Pirate, and Ranger coming in the pitch run because Bichette has no knees. Oh, you can build your own team in the Dream Team Q. So they got a base runner. Base runner's in. Who's in now for the Blue Jays? Barger. Barger's 2 for 4 today. That is low. And outside. He's hit 480 in the World Series. So yeah, Addison Barger's been good. Who's coming in? Yamamoto's in the bullpen. Yamamoto's in the bullpen, guys. Sorry if I'm not reading the chat. I really gotta see this. I gotta see this, guys. 2-0! So yeah, I'm gonna use the Strong Gus team while I PvP. I might not be fully focused, but I gotta see this. Oh, he's using a Strong Gus team too. He's using the main 3 as well. Well then. Oh, nice pitch by him. You look like a good bring, so I'm bringing you 100%. I'm not going to bring Whippledrift into this battle. I'm not bringing Whippledrift because he's going to bring my win for me. He's going to bring the win for me, and the other Loomians I don't actually necessarily need to outspeed. Do you have Icicle Traps? No, he doesn't. So I don't have to worry about any Icicle Traps nonsense. So that's good. Do I lead Wintrix or I lead Dragodyne? I don't know who to lead with. I'll lead Wintrix. I'll lead Wintrix for some damage. 2-2 count. And as expected, he leads off with Wind. I'm going to go for a Jetstream to hit. I'm going to go for a Jetstream so I can hit Infernix coming in. Oh, no, I don't even have that. I guess I'll stick a trap then. Foul ball! On the changeup, Barger took a hit. Into Wiki. So he can't Mudslide. So that's good. He can't Mudslide. I don't care if I take a poison. I'm just going to Brain Freeze for some damage. I probably should have just went for Brain Freeze, unfortunately. But yeah, I got Icicle Traps up. Meaning he's forced to go Infernix to make something happen. Yeah, Barger's injured on the foul ball. What team did the Steelers merge with World War II? It's an NFC East team. Philadelphia Eagles? That makes sense. They're kind of in that same area. Yeah. Wiki coming clutch, living the hit. Rachel Plushie. Oh, God. What did I do? Oh, no. I just made him do it. Oh, God. That was so dumb. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Oh, no. Why did I do that? I did not mean to do that. That was not good. Arm! This is not good. I gotta stay in. Oh, they're seeing if he's okay. Because they're out of bench players. They keep benching their players for some strange reason. I don't know why they are, but they are. I don't know why they are, but they are. The Steagles. The Steagles! Alright, 2-2 count. 1 out with a runner at first. Barger needs to stay in because, again, I think they're out of bench players. Put the ball in play, but it's foul ball. Here comes the Dragodyne of Doom. The Dragodyne of Doom is in. I could go into my own Dragodyne and maybe do something. Oh, I don't have the right item on this. Oh, no, I don't have the right item on this, actually. I have to bring it in, though. And nosedive is the only play I can do. Don't be very nimble. If you're very nimble, you outspeed me. And then the next play would be a speed tie. 1-2. Put the ball in play. Foul ball again. Okay. Well, my Dragodine outspeed's good to know. And I did get the Oko because this is Gargolem attack after all. Pitches his at bat 7. So yeah, he's not very nimble. Good. That's why my Dragodine's very nimble, because I need to outspeed that threat. I still have Luminami that can switch in at any time if need be. And I got Icicle Traps up, which is good. Lions, Bucks. Lions, Bucks. Yeah, it's Lions. Yeah, Lions, Bucks. Lions, Bucks, and Browns. I think the Colts might have had a winless season too, but they had a tie. Okay, Gargolem attack. I just see you. I see you popping off, like always. So he's not Boots Morphizu. Good to know. He's actually not Boots Morphizu. That Whipple Drift could still sweep me if he plays it right, actually. Oh, they gave him the pitch! Oh, that's painful. They actually gave him the pitch. I'm actually kind of shocked. They actually gave him that. That was a strike! Oh, no, it's outside. Oh, it is barely a ball. So now we have a runner in scoring position. I think those are the teams. I think Lions, Bucks, and Browns are my go-to. But the Colts might have had a season where they had 0 wins, but they had a tie, which saved them. So they're putting Snell out. That was a brutal walk. Absolutely brutal. They're putting Yamamoto in. Yamamoto's been their superstar in the postseason. GG's. Wow, Gargolem attack just kind of popped off. We'll do another battle. We'll do another battle. We'll do another battle. Oh my god. The battle's over. Okay, I get ready. I get ready. Good, good, good. Browns, Lions, Tampa Bay. Yeah, and Colts. One more. One more I'm missing. Not the Saints. The Saints have not had a winless season, I don't think. Did the Falcons have a winless season at some point? Did the Falcons have one? I don't know. I gotta bring win for this because it doesn't look like a dedicated win team. Marafe is a nightmare, so I gotta watch out against that. Do I bring Luminami just for the Marafe? I mean, I got to against that thing anyway. So yeah, and Phoenix is not a good bring, even though it could stop hazards going up, but he doesn't really have Icicle Traps unless this guy has it, so yeah. I'll just lead with Whipple Drift and get it up early. Okay, 1960. So Whipple Drift comes into the game early. Gets the Gust up. I don't care, I'm just going to Tempest turn 1. You'll probably live the hit, actually, because Restrictive Shield, Clutch. Are you Fire Slam Are you the Fire Slam Beetle? Bolka. Well, do you Oko me? A question, do you Oko me? Is the real question. Well, fine. I know what I'm going to do then. Oh, I probably have no clue then. Nah, not allowing it. Not allowing it. I'm going to Wave Wrecker in case he goes into Marafe. Okay, he just did damage. I should have just Flash and Flay. Oh, it's a double strike variant. Okay, yeah, Yamamoto's in the game. He's pitched 96 pitches last night to try to stay alive in the postseason. Here we go. Dallas Cowboys? Wow, Dallas Cowboys had a winless season back then. Interesting. There's Whipple Drift. Wind Globe is activated, which doesn't matter in this situation. I live a hit because this is Luminami. Nothing else to really say here. I know I live this hit. I probably don't, but you never know. I might. He's Glide. Okay, he's Glide Whipple. He's Glide Whipple. Good to know. But Luminami lives because he's Luminami. And bye-bye. Bye-bye, Whipple. Yeah. Luminami is built different. Even on a strong Gust team, Luminami is still a star. Splitter. 0-1 to Alejandro Kirk. Tyrex is in. Problem is that I allowed this guy getting into the game. I'll just flash and flee out. You can live. Okay, I'm glad I did that then. I'm glad I clicked flash and flee. Wow, you click quicksand on a Loomy? Oh, hit by pitch! Bases are loaded! Bases are loaded, guys. Bases are indeed loaded. The Blue Jays with a chance to win. Yep, hit by pitch. Who's up next? Who is up next? Uh-oh. Dodgers are in trouble. The Dodgers bullpen. He lived that. He lived that. That was my one guy, former Rafe, if he had it. Well, that sucks. I'll just go you then and go for Typhoon. That really sucks. So that was restrictive armor Tyrex. Good to know. Restrictive armor. He's gone now, though, at least. That is a hit by pitch, I think. Unless I hit the knob. Nope, it's a hit by pitch. He does have a Wraith. Bruh, he does have this guy. If he has Thunder Chomp, then I'm in trouble, actually. If he has Thunder Chomp. I'll Typhoon once. He doesn't Oko me in a hit, so I'm just going to get a little bit of chip early. Get a little chip as he goes for Steel Crusher. Oh, God. Okay, I did a lot, but he did not get the +1. He did not get the +1, no. He did not get the +1. Yamamoto needs a double play if he wants to get out of the inning. Okay, he did not get it. Wave Wrecker once. Wave Wrecker to get some chip. I outspeed it, which is good. Nice. Live. Nice. Good job. Wave Wrecker again. Oh, wow. This is actually insane. What's going on? Oh, you had Thunder Chomp this whole time and didn't click it? Interesting. Level Drift comes back in. Don't know what you have left. Do I hasten once just to say I did it? I'm going to hasten once and try to let Whipple Drift win. I can trust Whipple. I trust you, Whipple. Here we go. Yamamoto. Shadow Sprint for a little chip. Gave me a free setup. Let's go. I'll take the free setup turn. Now I'm going to go for Nature's Force so I don't die in the next hit. So who's in? Who could be the Blue Jays here? Daniel Varsho with the chance to win. Here we go. Ball one. What if this game ends with a walk-off walk? Oh. I completely forgot about you. I'll just Nature's Force you for damage then. I have everything I need to win. It just won't be easy if he clicks. Yep, okay, just Ice Hammer. We got Varsho! Foul! Oh, that was it! That was almost the World Series right there! I'll go to the Morphezu because you're Boots. Boots, Metal Blast. And that should be game. Unless you're Light Dash, but I don't think Light Dash Okos me. Strike one! Oh, strike two. Strike two. 1-2 count to Varsho. All he needs to do is hit the ball in the outfield and he wins. This is so who's after him? Cole Clement. He is Light Dash. Well, glad I didn't bring Dragodine in the game. That's a GG's. Valid play! You gotta put the ball home! He's out at home! So they survive. He's out at home. Oh, he's out at home! 2 outs! He could not get the double play! But he's out at home. He almost made an error. Oh! Was he safe? Hold on! Was he safe? Miguel Rojas. Oh, he's safe! I think he's safe! He's out there, but was his foot on the bag? Is his foot on the plate? Foot on the plate. Foot on the plate. Oh, I can't tell. It's so close. Oh, my God. I can't tell. He's safe. I think he's safe. I think he's safe. Off the bag. safe! He's safe! He's safe at home! I think he's safe! No, he's out there. He has his foot on there. No, I think he's out. Never mind. I think he's out. I think he's out. I think he's out. Oh, he's out! Oh, he's out! Oh, man, he's out, I think. Oh, it's... Okay. There's a phage knot. Oh, God, we're screwed. It's a phage knot. Okay. We gotta find a way to beat that demon, but that's fine. Bases loaded 2 out to Ernie Clement in the game. I can't speak. A horrible matchup. Thunderstorms versus Gust is a very bad matchup. But we can still play it. Can Wintrix come into this? I mean, he can. There is a wiki. Clement with a hit! Oh! Oh! And what a play! Pejas with the catch, but the player is injured! Oh my god, what is this game? I'm really into the World Series. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's get back to this. Dragodine, you're a must-have. Do I bring Wintrix or Morphizu? Or Lumi? Lumi's kind of not good for this. I'll bring Morphizu, I think. Yeah, Morphizu. I'm gonna get Jolt spammed. Oh my god, what a play in the Alpha. What if that's how the World Series ended? Oh god, Ikazune. This is not a Loomian I wanted to see. I'm scared. I gotta go you. Okay, I know what I gotta do. In this battle. So yeah, we are going into extra innings in this super insane game. Sorry if I hit my mic. That was an accident. Can y'all hear my voice? Yeah, y'all can. Oh, it's Boots Ika. Oh, that's horrible. He goes into Plas. Gonna provoke me. Took control of weather. Oh, God. I could tell how this battle's gonna go already. I already have a general idea on how this battle's going to go. I gotta go Whipple Drift. I can't risk a provoke. But I'm gonna get Pestilence trapped and installed. Yeah, Plasmoth is so good. I have no chance. Okay, he only zips that. Which means I do have weather priority, at least. I at least have weather priority. Into... Oh, no. Why? He's gonna Fire Breath this time. I don't want to show that I have Gargolem. I don't want to show that. Okay, yeah. Okay, I made the right play. I wanted to double so badly, I couldn't know. Okay. I know what to do, actually. You know what? Dissipate. I have a plan. I'm a man with a plan. Yeah, I was really into the World Series. Oh my god, that is insane. What is this super insane game? Fire Breath again to stay in. Knowing that I can't touch it. He knows that I can't touch it is the problem. Trust the process. Gargola will win it. Yeah, you caught the ball. That's insane. You actually caught the ball. Earthquake. You don't Oko me. You're Boots. You don't Oko. You like a lot of damage. You don't want to take that risk. Yeah, I knew it. Fortunately, it's Intel Wiki. But I can get that off. That's a big boy hit. Big boy hit is for big boy damage. I can go for a Gnarly Gash for some even more damage. Because why not? Because I'm not Master. Wow, what a catch by Pejas. Say bye-bye to the Wiki. Because Berserk is pretty powerful. So that thing is dead. Strong Gust stay up. Plasmoth takes over the weather. But do I care? Do I care if the weather is within control? No, I think I just Rogue Assault. Even if he goes Ika, I'm okay here. So yeah, the Blue Jays are now into their deep bullpen. He just gets weather back up, that's fine. Ika? Lumi. Ah, he has this guy. Okay, well... Well, we know you're not Shield. Good to know. We know you're not Shield. You're Milkshake. Well, I know what to do then. The Gargolem attack. There is one advantage about Strong Gust almost always loses to Thunderstorms if they lose their Gargolem attack. The good thing is Gargolem attack can destroy these teams if I play it right. Problem is he's outplaying me. Phageon comes in. I wish I Earthquake. I didn't want to risk it. He's Malware. Malware. Well, he's Malware, so you know what that means? You know what that means, right? Since he's Malware and not Overcharge, he doesn't no-code me. So let's go for that. I'm going to get Wind back up. Mookie Betts in the game. He's 0 for 3. This stream has gone for 3 hours. This may be the longest stream we've ever done. Oh, he zip-zap! And he KO'd me in one hit? Really? That's the worst. So I lost my sweeper. Lost my weather setter. So I lost the weather war. I didn't think he was going to go for an electric type attack there. I actually did way too much damage. So he's a defensive one with that. And Ikazune's back in again. Oh god, Ikazune's back in again. Oh no, it's you. I need to find a way to take control of this battle if I can. This Ikazune is going to be a nightmare. He just zip-zapped out. I mean, I didn't know what to do there. 3-1 to bets as he gets on base. Back into Luminami is back in again. But I can go back into Gargolem. Or I have another idea, actually. I actually have another idea. I think you like this idea. Max Muncy in the game, taking a strike. He's 2 for 3 today. This game is absolutely insanity. This game is insanity. He switched into Plasmoth, as expected. What do you think is a good substitute of Gargolem attack in a Strong Gust team? I mean, there's a lot of good substitutes. There's Morpheus, there's Gargolem attack. There is Avatros. Avatros is good for Strong Gust if you need it. And Mookie's at first. He could steal second if he wants. Oh, not a good pitch by Dominguez. So can Tempering Drago do a lot of damage? Just stop this runaway. That's a solid amount of damage, but not a lot. Not as much as I want. I'm going to try to overload Plasmoth. I do outspeed it, which is good to know. So he's a slow Plasmoth. Did a lot of damage, but my Drago does live. Unfortunately, Ico comes in and spams as many jolts and zip-zaps as it wants. And Fire Breaths as well. Thing is, I have to go Infernix, and I have to play the slow game with it. And I don't have Vein of Haste on this one, so I can't flip the speed. I can't flip the speed on its head. Yeah, I don't have... Yeah, my plant type is dead, too, which doesn't help. Base hit! Runners at first and second. For the Dodgers. Max Muncy with a base hit. So who will he go into? Will he go back Plasmoth? Phagenot's in. I want to hit this thing so badly. I'm going to hit it. I'm going to hit it with a Fire Breath. Oh, I have Draco Beam. What am I... Okay, what was I thinking then? I have Draco Beam. I get my Milkshake procking. Yeah, I have Draco Beam. Why did I do that? That was not smart. Lumi comes in. I can no longer block Flash and Flay. But I can do something else. The good thing is I can do something else. So that's good. I can do something else as it Flash and Flays. Wow, it feels like everything's doing more than it should, which is scary. At the very least, is I'm getting my other guy back in the game. If it goes Ika... Oh, that Ikazune is going to be so tough. It just causes so many problems. And he went into it knowing... He went into it knowing. I have a different plan, though. Teoscar taking a strike on the sweeper. I'm going all in. I'm going to go all in on the earthquake this time. Thing is, I'm running out of energy. He can't stun an earth type. Thank God he can't stun an earth type. Bye-bye, Ika. So Ika's dead. The demon is dead. The demon is dead. That's good. He threw, thank God. Lumi comes in. Probably clicks Flash and Flee again. I know what he has left. All I gotta do is save it. Problem is that he knows that he lives. Is the problem. And we don't even know if the other guy's Jolt or not. If he's Jolt, then that would outspeed Phage Knot. So yeah. To save their Golem for Phage Knot. Oh, he's Rejuvenate Lumi. Okay, so he's a Rejuvenate Lumi. Good to know. He's a Rejuvenate Lumi. So he's not restrictive. Good to know. He's offensive. He's offensive Lumi. I mean, I should have known that because there was no Power Napper. There was no Power Napper. Yeah, I didn't get any Power Napper HP back. So we're just going to go all in for the good old overkill. Yeah, we're going to go for the good old overkill. That is a close strike called ball. Teoscar knew his strike zone. Good to know. 3-2 count. Big pitch. Ball 4! Bases loaded for the Dodgers! Bases are loaded. Plasmoth comes on in, but I outspeed you. He's relying on Thunderstorms to win. Jetstream. I already know this outspeeds, unless this thing has Jolt, which I don't think it does, so I think we're fine. Say bye to the Plasmoth's dead. Da, 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 da. Here we go. See what the last one is. The last one is Phage Knot. And I'm going to go for an X-Storm, and that will be it. I'm going to end the stream here because I want to watch this World Series game. Because this has been one of the best World Series games of all time. So, I think I'm just going to end the stream here. That was a really good stream. I will definitely do another stream tomorrow, so be ready for that. But yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, or this stream. This was probably one of the best streams I've ever had. 3 hours long. Nothing else to really say, and yeah. Good luck on the Dodgers and Blue Jays, whoever wins. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream, and I will see y'all all later. Bye-bye!